And we're live, everybody. Welcome back to the Mad Way Podcast, Halloween edition.
Ooh.
Join with me today. On my left here is Jade, and on my right is Laird.
Hi.
As you can see, we're all in the Halloween spirit, dressed up.
We're
We're
got
all
the fucking Mr. and Mrs.
we've
Incredible
got
over here.
Incredibles, and we've got the Maverick himself,
The Maverick, private
fucking private jet flyer,
private ginger.
private jet. As we were talking about, like, what would our nicknames be if we were on that show? Maybe be Hemp.
Private hemp. See, that
Private
sounds
hemp.
good.
Private Hemp does sound decent.
Private
aye.
Dunsmore. Sounds a bit.
Do they always use our second names? Is it always second name? Private Hempseed.
I think so, yeah. Aye.
Private Pigget. That'd sound.
Wait, so is the main guy, his surname's Maverick?
I think so.
That's interesting.
Maverick, Maverick, something like that. Anyway, yeah. So we've all got the Halloween spirit going in this episode.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe we should swap masks. That one's much smaller and this one's big.
Maybe we should. I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot see a single thing.
Either can I.
Like, I'm actually blind. Like I can see just pixels.
Where's what's cool though?
My glasses are literally fucking blacked out, but I'm like, I don't know, I can hardly see. The light helps.
I know. Yeah.
Sadly, Jason couldn't make it today.
He's
ill
He's-
or
he's-
something.
Who was
on-
it you said died?
He's on a mission, man.
Scott.
Oh.
Scott's still
Never
dead.
returned.
He will return one day. He'll come back.
He will come back. I think.
Wait, I forgot about my gloves.
Right. Hold on.
Right, now what we're talking about.
That's what I mean.
This is where we need Jason.
I'm
folks.
going to take the. I'm going to take my mask off so I can see, man.
Oh my god, the reveal.
I think I should see you fine at mine.
I actually can't see, man. I'm blind as a bat.
For spandex gloves, man.
Fucking bin bag gloves. Fuck's
But
sake.
anyway,
Actually,
you want to make sure you're holding your mic, man, because we're doing it. Obviously, this is a different setting
No,
today.
I'm
We're on the
starting into it.
we're on the
Oh.
sofa
On
today,
the sofa.
not our usual location.
I thought it was a good idea.
I think it's
just
I
that
like
cool
it.
wee little.
It's kind of comfy.
since
It's,
it's a special.
it's more like formal. I'm
new
not. I'd rather been different attire on the couch because I can just see this granny pants fucking in Mr. Incredible's costume on.
God,
Yeah.
I know.
Um,
Yours is the wish edition.
I know mine
Mine
is.
does look better.
I look like a
Don't
60.
watch it.
Mine looks like a 60-year-old man, like granny pants.
I
like
bought
tight.
them with different like buyers though, so it's like.
I know. Alright, hold on. You need to hold your microphone, Jane. Hold it.
Hold it.
You need. Oh no no no.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, we forgot to put the bloody laptop charger in. Hold on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about
What is it? Well, you go put it on. I mean, Jade will talk. Right. I think you put it over there. But I know everyone should put in the comments if you dressed up this year. What
You dressed up.
what you dressed up as, because we want to know. Because we just decided to do this, just a bit of fun, you know. But we're actually going to a rave, Halloween rave, you know. Hopefully everyone's dressed up. I feel not a lot of people are gonna be dressed up.
Nah, a lot of people. Because a
Think
lot of people
so?
I know drone are dressed up
Aye.
like on the bus. So
I think it's just a bit of fun. I think it's a bit hanging if you don't. It's a bit boring if
I
you
didn't
don't.
dress up last year. Well, me and you did, but in the house, but not actually.
But it was COVID, but we couldn't really go anywhere anyway, couldn't we? I dressed up as Peter Pan, man, that one time. Alright,
Wait, my gloves.
wait, I mean,
Chuck it over.
plug it in, you need to plug the line in.
To there.
Yeah, and the. Golly, I know.
Sorry, everyone.
That's what I mean, I know we're improvising on this. It's because we're not like the usual setup, you know, everyone's going. Oh, Jade, it's. Oh, no, that's right, isn't it? That was right, isn't it? Aye, it is.
Why else did it go in?
Right, make sure, grab that. And make sure you're close to it. You make sure if you're going to be that.
What happened in an audience?
Hold on to it, there we go.
I can put it here.
There we go. So we can put it right up to your noggin.
Oh yeah.
Your noggin, your mouth. Your big mouth.
Welcome.
Aye, so what's been happening, everybody? Laird, what's the plans tonight? You know, let's get on.
Going out for a wee boogie.
A boogie.
No.
They're going out to the nightclubs. Or
Going for a wee boogie.
nightclub, plural, you know what I mean?
He should have came to the rave.
I know.
Aye,
We're going with
sorry.
Big Jack, man.
I know even Jack's out coming with us.
I know. Max had messaged us last night saying he put a joke that he was still going.
I thought he was coming.
Trick Jade, and I think he was going.
Aye.
Nah, he's
Fuck's sake.
he was funny, man. I
I
can't.
forgot Max was going to go actually, and then he didn't.
I know.
Patched it.
God, the couch looks so like empty.
What is it?
Aye, it does look
Oh.
empty. Wait, who the fuck is this?
Oh, whoa.
Oh.
What are you
Oh,
doing
fuck.
here? Breaking in? The fuck you breaking in my house?
The fuck is
Alright,
that wee
blessings.
thing?
Oh,
shit.
he's joined.
Oh shit.
Joined the chat.
He's joined the chat.
Oh shit. Space travel's a bastard.
Oh
no.
He's back from the
Who is
missions.
it?
Oh,
it's Jason.
it's Jason.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck's sake. Who could have known that?
With his mighty moustache.
Yeah, it was
when you
obvious.
get-
there was that empty space
I
on the
was gonna
couch.
say,
what fucking movie
I
it?
noticed that when I looked. I was like, oh, it just looks.
Just a big fucking empty space.
I know.
It looks sad.
Oh.
Welcome, son.
Welcome. Matt. How was your... Were you on a mission or something?
Oh, yeah, who's the mission?
Uh,
Did you eat the fucking soft tacos? Is that your mission?
no.
Oh, man. You've been sitting in the background going...
So I just had a couple of bounties to collect.
Oh.
Just the usual.
Bounties, man. Milf
Aye.
Hunter.
I had to take them in cold, but a bit pish.
Fuck.
Frozen them in carbonite.
Carbonite. Oh, my God.
Unfortunate.
Another
I
day, mate.
I'm not gonna lie,
Another day.
I think Jason does have the best outfit. I think Ledge comes... Well, I don't know.
Ah,
Ledge
Liz
is pretty good.
decent, yeah.
His is high.
His mask saves
See, to be
it,
fair,
to be
right?
fair. I like
Yeah,
it.
like,
yeah, I think
I
so.
think my outfit without the mask is pish.
Aye. Because he has this other mask that came with the
Jade's
costume.
is like kind of authentic to Mrs. Incredible.
Aye.
Ah.
Laird's
mine's
is kind of
good.
authentic to Maverick. Jack's is a bin bag.
I know, Jack. I
Mine
don't
isn't
like
really-
this.
I
See,
think
see on
Jack's is a
camera
bin
right now,
bag.
it actually looks decent.
Aye,
In real life,
of course,
it
man.
doesn't. No.
It
On,
does-
on camera, it looks decent, but
Aye,
like in real life,
aye.
compared to Jade's has got like an actual like kind of superhero style.
I was describing
Tight
like
fitting.
I was describing the costume because it's like everyone's alright except for like I'm too lengthy, so like you can see I don't fit the thing.
Long boy.
And then I've also got the
boy.
tighty whiteies that are black.
I know.
Easy.
Your
Run
your
through the
different
flakies.
better if that was separate.
Aye, true.
Like the way mine says. Mine's.
But that's what I mean. This is the Halloween edition of Mad Weight, and
Yes.
we're all looking fabulous.
We're all
Yeah,
fucking
double
here.
eye.
We're all fucking ready to
I
get
know.
our spook on.
It's, mate, we've got
Get our
so we got
spook
a
on.
Halloween edition, couch edition, all the editions. You know.
This is the Halloween. It's an all-in-one.
I know.
That's it.
I mean, never gonna.
Question is, but are you drinking today, Jack?
I don't know. I might need to, maybe.
Maybe.
I think
Are you driving though? I mean, like you
No,
Well, he's driving to mine.
To hers and then walking down.
You're not. I mean, I was meaning you drinking on the episode.
Well, no, not the episode. No.
Come on.
I don't need to drive.
It's been 4 weeks in a row.
Actually, has man. It's been a while.
Sick.
I
still
noticed
driving.
when people don't drink, say they're not drinking, everyone else gets so offended, like at parties. That happened
It's,
last night.
it's called
Aye.
peer pressure, Jade. But we're in a podcast
Whenever
called
people
Mad
asked
Weight.
him last
Aye.
night,
The
he
whole
said he wasn't
branding.
drinking, everyone
That's
was
like
shocked.
that's like 50%.
Aye, everyone's like, oh, you're getting a drink. And I was like, no, I'm not drinking. He's like, oh no, you get
As
a
if they
drink. And I
didn't
was like,
believe it.
I was like, well, no, I've just not been drinking. No, no, like you're just expecting.
I just said you were driving.
Sober October for Jack.
Well,
Kinda, has it been? No.
it's kind of
Nah,
not really.
nah.
I mean, a wee bit. I've been trying to
I
again.
fucking wish, man.
Trying.
Yeah,
Okay.
me and you failed that a mile away.
We failed. I've like been on this fucking train for the past like since
Yeah,
next
we've
year.
been on it every
Jade's,
week for 3 months.
No,
On
no
it
nightclub
more than 3
October.
months.
the on it train.
Which every week Jade puts a message into a chat saying, "I'm not going out to this
I'm off it."
particular nightclub.
Oh,
I'm off it. Never happening again." 5 days later,
I'm out.
straight back on it.
That's like what everyone says though, isn't it? It's like I'm
Max
off
does the
it.
same.
Oh man,
I'm off it
I
right
think
now,
I've
but I'm
been off it for 3 years now.
he's the worst for it. I think he's always been the worst.
He was on it last night. Sent me a
Like
wee
you
local.
literally like, well, I'm never on it again. Then you'll like see a picture of his full cargo like on the Friday Saturday. Man. Like, you know what I mean?
So, no, but that's not on it. That's
Yeah,
just
he
like
did
4
better than
bottles of
any of us.
wine. That's not on it. That's just 4 bottles of wine.
Four
mate.
bottles of wine.
Is that all right,
He
Max?
loves his wine, don't he? Big
He
red
does.
red
I
wine
like
drinker.
red. hate wine.
I've not
Oh,
tried.
I don't like
Hate
wine.
that song.
I've not tried proper red wine. I've tried white wine like prosecco, and it tasted like shit.
The bubbles.
Pish.
The bubbles.
Prosecco. I think people pretend that Prosecco tastes good.
I tried that shit Foxtail white wine. Mommy with dead fox on it. It's cheap. It's like pure cheap. It's like
If it's got a dead fox
Oh,
on
God.
it.
I
no,
can
no,
barely pick
a
things up.
red fox on
If
it.
you said a dead fox, I was like, what fuck, who the
the-
fuck's buying a wine that's got a dead fox on
I'd
it?
expect that from a rum company before just a dead thing. Just get it, you know.
Things are pretty hard to grip. These.
I watch because I nearly dropped the fucking my
Fuck's sake.
water. It's already done.
What are we doing for Halloween then?
Nothing.
Anyone scaring children?
Well,
Putting razor blades in chocolate?
Halloween's on a Monday, innit? So
I forgot
It's Monday
trick
night,
or
yeah.
treating is a
I
thing.
feel like if we went trick or treating now, you'd be called a pedo probably.
I don't think you'd be called
uh,
a pedo unless you like
I think-
started going around kids' houses or like helping kids out. Then you'd be called a pedo.
I think
just
that
the way
my
I get
dad would
free
still be
candy.
questionable. They'd be like,
I,
why is there a
I
girl
think
here?
I think if we all went around people's houses, they would just think we're a bit special,
Probably.
and then they would probably still give us a crunchy.
I'd get away with it.
They'd probably still
At least I
get.
give
Jade
you
would get away
crunch.
because she
Get
looks
away with
5.
it.
Jade would be fine.
You actually would get away with it.
Aye, Jade
Maybe
could
I will.
easily-
I'll
for
just say
free
I'm here.
chocolate.
I'll just say I'm going around the houses with a wee man. And he's wanting some chocolate.
Aye.
The wee man.
Wee
the
Grogu, mate.
Wee Yoda, man. Oh, he's
I've
not
got him
even
for the
Yoda.
weekend.
I know.
This is my weekend. I've taken him on the podcast.
Jason,
My weekend to look
He's
after him.
not surviving this night. I'm calling
I know,
it.
people are going to steal him. I said that.
He will. It's all right. It's a cheap one.
It's like
but
me
he's-
protecting Andrew's hat on a night out.
he's going to come back covered in like VK venom, like just
He's going to see it
vodka.
all.
He's going to be fucking
all sorts
drinking
on
it, mate.
Ah, no, man, he's
I
not.
wouldn't let him drink a venom, to be fair.
To be fair, the first thing I thought when I seen him was like, I kind of want to punt him across the room. That was like my first reaction.
That's what I thought when I first met Jade.
Oh, for fucking hell.
I can't even remember first
just-
time I met him.
I can't actually either.
It was
didn't
Max's
cross my
house.
head.
That was when I met
Max's
him.
house.
The
I wasn't there-
garden. The garden
Oh,
girl.
Jason was there.
I know.
No, I'm saying the first time I met Jade, I think was here.
Oh, that was I can't
Like
remember
last
that.
year or something.
Yeah, it was. It was the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was it really?
I think so, yeah.
It was
I,
back.
wait, I was trying to think. I can't remember the first time I met like you. Actually, to be fair, like you, I
Me?
can't remember. No, I actually can't.
Surely school.
It would not. It would have been
Induction
school,
days,
right?
yeah.
No, but even it was in our class, but wasn't it?
Yeah, we
I
were
was in
we were
year
all in the same
6E.
class.
Aye,
Induction days.
Money.
because that was a good thing. A bit like
That was when I met Lord.
I
Yeah.
thought. See, I went into the. I thought I was not gonna be with anybody that I knew, and I had like you
Aye.
and Hangman. And I was like, oh, thank fuck for that, man. I thought it was just gonna be like weedies, like
That was the
complete
fear
random.
going
Man.
into school and making sure you had a pal in your class. man.
I know that was it. Like
The only person I had Andrew and John. I think they were. Wait,
Aye,
was
aye.
John or
I only had
Aye,
one pal
we-
from my school in my class.
I think we all sat. Wait, did we all sit together the first time? Didn't we? Like I swear, we
Oh,
like
probably,
we went up.
aye,
We
yeah.
went up the far back.
Oh yeah, we're probably
It was
all
just
just
me
like
and
fucking up the
Jason.
back of the class. Like,
It-
I'm not getting anywhere near
It was
that
me,
to each other.
Jason, and Giacomo, I think, and then I think then that's when we met you. I think it was you, Andrew,
was it
and
not me
John.
and John?
It would have been.
Yous.
It wouldn't
Aye.
have been Andrew, I don't think,
Nah.
because
No.
Andrew was in the other one.
Oh,
Oh,
was you in
shit,
the
he
other
was,
class?
he was.
Aye. So it was just John. Aye. That was funny, man. That was class. School, man. Good times.
School.
You always
Did
end up
the
going to
register-
school.
We always come back to school in this podcast.
I just said that.
Oh, no, did you? No, but did you
just
ever
get
go?
heavy
Did,
reminiscent after 10 minutes.
did you ever go to the like the Halloween discos in your school? No?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. The last
yeah.
time I dressed up was the S1 Halloween disco. No joke.
I'm not.
I think I was a banana for
Do you
that.
remember the primary school ones, Jason?
I remember the primary school ones.
All the guys who wear the same Heinz chinos and that my t-shirt with, like Rihanna on it or something.
No, I remember we used to always dress up as like a Grim Reaper or something like, or like I don't know.
Primary school costumes, I can't mind. But then I feel like in primary school you had a costume anyway because you'd like do other shit.
You
as
dressed
well.
up every year for the hall and there'd be a winner and that.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that.
Some people dressed up as quite some funny stuff to be fair, but
Remember the photo of me and it was like Secret Agent Laird?
oh,
It was like the fucking bowl cut with the glasses on.
bowl cut with the glasses. Aye, you look like James Bond.
I looked fucking sexy.
I know. I'm trying to think. My best costume I think was this like I had full makeup on, like a pair of Jester. It was orange and all that. Like it was
Old Jester.
Who done your makeup?
my mum, I think. She done it. But I had like it was pure like it looked up your Scarface Jester looking thing, man. It was class.
When was that?
That was my last Halloween, I think. Like I can't remember when that was before.
Well,
It
no,
was
because
last
you've been
week.
dressing
Last
up.
week, aye.
You've been dressing up the past 2 years of me.
Oh, aye. That's just a bit of fun, innit? Just a bit of
What have
Aye.
you done the last 2 years? What's your costumes been?
What was it Peter Panning, Ash Ketchum?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we done Tinkerbell.
Oh, well, I was meant to do Shaggy the other
Pikachu
week,
and
yeah,
that.
but it didn't
Yeah,
happen.
we were meant to
You
do-
actually made effort for the Discord sessions, man, on Halloween, and then I just.
I know,
I
and
know, I
everyone
just-
else was just there to get
I
mad to
know.
it, and we're the only ones dressed up.
I know. I mean, it's quite fun. I think it's just hilarious when people dress up and they're older, man. Just look.
Yeah.
I think it's more fun when you're older.
I think so,
Yeah.
I know, man. Now. Because it's just funny.
It's you get to relive your childhood a bit. A bit like
True.
that.
Aye.
Without the sweets. Well, there is sweets.
Like there's
but-
an excuse to like see if you went about like this on your average Tuesday, you'd get looks. But
Yeah.
you go out tonight and it'd be like, oh, if you get looks, it's like, oh, that's classmate.
Actually, I watched that thing on C Jubilee, my YouTube channel. They were
yeah,
doing
yeah.
like try and guess like the cosplayers.
Uh-huh.
So they get made all these costumes and then
Aye.
they need to guess who it belongs to.
Uh-huh.
And it was quite class, man. They're heavy. Like they had like one for like it was like I can't remember. It wasn't Kylo Ren, but it was like the female Kylo Ren type from Star Wars.
What, Ray?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was her. And then somebody had on the Texas Chainsaw type thing on,
yeah.
and then
Leatherface.
somebody had like a couple of anime ones, and then like some people had I don't know, there's different types of ones. But it's kind of funny how everyone just like described why they like the characters and all that.
Yeah. Was it like one of those ones where it's like an elimination thing?
Aye, they need to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
think. Well,
And there's like one of them's a mole, one of them doesn't cosplay.
I've seen.
They've
one-
gotta
I-
find out
I-
which one
I've,
doesn't
I've seen
cosplay.
one. I've seen one like that as well. But this was just like they're trying to guess and see how many
Oh,
they
they're just
get.
trying to like pair it up.
Try and get who gets it right the most. Pretty hard, but man, because you never know, man. Anyone can dress up as anything. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's it. It's a costume. But I suppose it's probably, yeah.
Because when we went to Comic Con I mean, mate, some of the college places you see run nuts, and you see big Chewbacca and all that, and you see like.
Yeah, some people take it seriously. I'd love to do
some
stuff
people,
like that.
Actually, some people would love to do that.
I wish I knew how to do like makeup.
It's a lot of money.
Unless you make it yourself, it's
you need
really expensive.
You need a lot of skills, but like to make all the clothing, and then if you have like engineering, you need to do all the mad. Actually, remember the guy we met at the rave, Jay? They had the mad Predator neon light suit, like LED suit. And it looked, it got dark, mate. It looked amazing. He was probably like dancing and all that, and he was heavy.
That's the one Predator you'd actually want at a rave.
Fuck's sake.
But he had that whole fanning system, like cooling system, on his whole back.
You'd fucking need it.
And I was like, mate,
you would be sweating balls, man.
That's mad. He's like thought about it. He's like put that on and going, oh, this is too hot, mate. When you need that cooling system.
I did in general at a rave, man. I was so bad at Cars Fest. I was like, my hair was soaking because the sweat was so rough.
I know.
Imagine going out on your like thinking about your outfit and thinking, fuck it, I need liquid cooling in my fucking costume.
Wait, they do that, for like, see, like actors who do like superhero suits and all that. They need to have like cooling systems built in, like not even air. It could be like cold water that goes around the whole body.
Because they'll either overheat or like the sweat will like fuck their makeup up.
All sorts, right?
See the Vietnam makeup. Imagine wearing that.
Oh fuck that!
I must be roasting.
I watched that whole like 7 hour, 8 hour, whatever it was, like hanging
man,
the time lapse thing.
He
just had to sit. Imagine sitting for like 8 hours.
And that's just like one day.
Like that's one.
It's not like you're filming for one day. You're filming for like weeks
on end, and you're like probably doing like 12-hour shifts or whatever. Like, but again, like imagine he had to sit there 8 hours. Like probably early in the morning.
Imagine they completely redesigned Vecna though, and like the editing. They just like somebody made a call and they said, actually, I don't like the look of Vecna. We're gonna need to remake him completely with CGI.
I don't know how you could not.
And you'd be so raging.
I think it looks amazing, mate.
I think it looks
it's all the special effects and then that, and they go and then like they make all the things move.
I originally thought it was CGI, like his.
Oh no, same. I'm
not
saying.
There'll be a bit of CGI, a bit.
Yeah.
No, it is. That's why I think it looks so good because it mixed a bit of both and it just made it look so real.
Aye.
Like his big horn and all that. How to like put makeup and all that. Fuck that though. I don't know if I could do something like that. Like even
not for 7 hours.
Remember seeing Jim Carrey done The Grinch? He said he had to get like fucking what was it, like CIA people in to tell him how to handle torture.
Really?
Aye man, that's how bad he said it was. Like he thought.
Yeah, he said he hated that.
He said he had a psychotic break because of it, because it was too much.
That'd be fucking dreadful.
I'm trying to sit.
I know we're on the couch and it's like.
Welcome to the couch.
I actually quite like the couch.
Couch
edition.
The couch is it's comfy.
It's comfy, innit?
Couch is good.
I'm pretty sure I see like that.
It feels more like a gaff. Like you're just in somebody's gaff shooting the pish.
Pretty much.
The helmet. You look so small on this couch.
I know.
I actually do like how the helmet's
back.
The helmet is.
The thing is, it doesn't quite sit by itself, so I'm kind of holding it up on my shoulder.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's like, it's whatever.
Oh my god. Oh man, I may need another glass of water, man. Oh, my headphones are falling.
What the fuck's happening here? Oh, it's round 2.
Vodka
on the vodka.
Oh, watch the can. Just catch that. Knock.
Knock. You're a cock. Right. I don't know if we should do some. So who's doing this rave tonight then that you two are going to? It's the Incredibles.
Well, we were talking about it a bit before, so it's just me, Jade, and then.
No, I mean who's doing the rave?
It's Jack. Who's it? Bass modulators.
Stefan, bass modulators.
Bass modulators.
But they've actually split up. They announced they split up.
And Andy Murdoch is doing it.
Murdoch, aye.
That man Murdoch.
I actually liked him.
He was good at colours. I've saw him before. He's a bit
of lemonade. Just a tiny bit.
Diet lemonade.
I know.
Diet.
I don't mind about lemonade.
Tesco stripey lemonade. Yes.
See the Tesco cola? That was like only good when like you were forced to drink it, and it was like the only.
Tesco cola is never like the number one choice. Yeah. You never like.
But see when you're forced to drink it.
There's some like supermarket owned brand things I'm like are better that sometimes than the original, but when it comes to Coke's
Uncle Steve used to.
I'm not lying, mate. I do not like Coke, man. I'm not a big Coke fan. I just don't.
I like it with ice.
We'll see after that rave tonight.
Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max. I think it's probably better. In my opinion, especially with some rum, I think.
I like what is it?
You're just a Jimmy fiend.
Pepsi Cherry.
You're a Weatherspoons fiend.
Weatherspoon.
Because you can only get Pepsi as a mixer.
You don't get Coke as well?
No. Pepsi.
Oh well.
How that lasted?
Struck a deal, man.
Struck a deal. But
I
think there's a couple of good. I'm actually excited. I like that Murdoch because when he was at Colourfest. And it was like, I think he made, the whole tent was literally like.
It was I did to close the tent because it was that packed. Didn't let anyone else in. I think it was because Party Racer was coming on right after them, though, I'm pretty sure. party raves are nuts.
I've been in one dance tent before, and it was actually good. It's not my kind of music, but I actually enjoyed myself. And it was basically that. It was just fucking bodies packed in like it was some sort of concentration camp. And like there was like railings getting torn down and stuff. Like people were just like going off their tits. And it was probably because they were like actually off their tits on something. But it was a good atmosphere.
It's normally not that bad at raves before.
Just a big
I think all the ones we
went
to have been really like fun, like no trouble or like.
It's like
nothing major.
If you did get that all
I've
the
not
time.
witnessed anything major yet.
I get blood on me last week.
What?
I witnessed some guy getting his nose broken.
Oh,
well,
in one punch, and it was quite funny. I wouldn't name names, but it was, the guy. it was just in the usual, and so some guy swung a hook, and the other guy's nose was just like spraying blood all over the shop. And I just looked down. Thankfully it wasn't on my clothes, and just all down my arm. I was wearing a t-shirt, and it was just like blood on. I was like, oh, nice.
Fucking hell.
The joys.
Save that one for the podcast, man.
I know you never even told us.
I see. To be fair, I know you were in a different place. You were in a different room.
Yeah, we left early.
No, that was like
okay,
that wasn't before you left, but
that
was just when I get in.
Scenes you just enter, man.
Just enter and
you
get
pay
blood. Yes, but Revelations they do a student discount. I didn't pay a tenner. I paid £6.
They did that.
Bargain.
Me and Andrew left at 1.
And we left half an hour after.
I was just cutting about. I was like looking for you for like half the night.
Yeah.
And
I just wasn't.
I was like, okay, nobody's there.
It was dead. It was actually empty.
Well, what is it?
My headphones were slipping off my head there. So
No.
Really?
I know. I'm actually excited to see some of the bot-based modulators and that. I like them.
Well, you were one saying you didn't want to go.
I still probably wouldn't have went, but like.
But now that you are going.
Because this is one of their last times performing as a duo.
Yeah,
before they split up on the 12th.
I know. It's because I'm going back to the gym this week.
Ooh.
I know.
You should have done that before from your course.
I should have.
For the first time in my life, I actually paid for a gym membership.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
I was planning to go on Monday.
You should go together.
Hold on, are you at the chain gym or the council gym?
I'm going to the JD one.
Yeah, I same.
Andrew does that, and
I went for that. I'm probably going to go in like maybe 3 times a week because I'm going back to my other training as well, my main BJJ training.
BJ training.
BJ, Hannah.
BJ training.
You said you're watching BJJ videos.
Oh no, actually I haven't been watching. Well, I always watch it quite religiously. Like I've been watching a lot because Gordon Ryan just competed at the ADCC.
ADHD championships.
But again, he's like he's one of the best ever. But again, actually, speaking of fighting, I don't know if anyone watched the UFC, but Sean O'Malley beat Peter Yan. Very controversial indeed. So pretty much, I'll explain it. So Sean O'Malley was ranked 11 in the bantamweight division. Peter Yan is number 1. Therefore, he is one of the best in the whole division. So pretty much, he fought that Sterling, who's a champion right now. So he's actually won 3 fights in a row, which is really impressive. But so pretty much Yan decided
compared to my record, but
Yan decided to fight Sean O'Malley. So Sean O'Malley's taking a massive step up in competition, which is a massive jump. 11-1 is ridiculous in skill. It's like it's mental. Like so, and everyone thought obviously that Sean wasn't going to lose because Peter Yan obviously is a fucking savage, a Russian, and he's really good at striking, really good at wrestling. Sean O'Malley, I've always watched Sean O'Malley when he first joined the UFC.
His podcast is good.
Yeah, I watch it as well. I've got him on Instagram and everything. But I've always loved his style and that. I've always loved his he's really smart on the feet and stuff. And I was really confident that he could beat Peter Yan.
Yeah.
Actually, I was like really surprised. So pretty much what happened is Sean O'Malley won via split decision. So that means it went.
I went to judges.
Yeah, it went to judges. So they done 3 rounds, 5 minutes, 15 minutes total. So pretty much like Sean done really well on the feet, done a lot of damage. I think he got round 1, which was the most controversial one, and then round 2 went to Yan, and then round 3. Oh no, sorry, round 2. What was it? Round 2 went to Peter Yan, and round 3 No, sorry. Round 3 went to Peter Yan. Round 2 is Sean O'Malley. I think it was 1 and 3. I think maybe to him.
Yeah.
Can't really remember, to be honest. I did look at the scorecard, but I can't remember them now.
Fucking rigged.
But Brian, the thing is, the
Fucking
reason
rigged.
it was controversial is because see Peter Yan, he got a lot of takedowns and controlled on the ground a lot.
Aye.
So
It's all scripted. It's the
And
WWE point to it.
and this is the thing though, it's like it's hard. Technically, like you could see him. There's a reason for him. He could have won, but one of the judges valued damage more than control time and dominance. But again, it is true though. They've changed the rules where damage is the main. That's like top. Like if you don't do much damage, so bang, it would have been different. I think if Peter Yan actually damaged him and fucking.
Yeah.
But he just kind of laid on him. He did a bit of thing, but not much. Didn't go for submissions or try to get in better positions. He kind of just stayed there, kept him down, which is valuable. But again, like a lot of people, the discussion right now is it more valuable than like striking damage?
Yeah.
Like, and technically, I think he won it. I think, in my opinion, Sean O'Malley did win it, because he got more significant strikes, had more damage. Fair enough, he get takedown, but again, he did get right back up again. So it's like. But that's like quite controversial because it's a lot of times people were winning fights via takedowns and but again it's what you do with them. If you just sit in somebody, you're not gonna if that guy beat you on the stand up.
I mean, I played one of the UFC games because it was on like the Game Pass or something, or the PlayStation equivalent. I can't mind which one it was. I played one of them. I lost interest in it because I couldn't quite get into the technical grips of like, I need to be doing this at this point. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for spinning head kicks the whole time. And if it lands, I've knocked the guy out, and that's cool. And if it doesn't, I'll just run about and
I've still not played
spam buttons like it's Mortal Kombat.
I've still not played the UFC games yet.
The UFC games look fun.
I mean, I
don't think I was into UFC enough.
Is it not?
No, I think it's like PlayStation, isn't it?
I played it on PlayStation, I think.
I don't think it is on PC.
Why is it not on PC, man? That's tragic. I guess it'd be a bit harder. I before I can control
maybe
it.
on the Game Pass or something.
More sense.
I mean, maybe on PC. I'm not sure.
I know. I just thought I watch Sean O'Malley all the time, like his podcast. And I think he's a class guy.
Yeah.
I know people don't. A lot of people don't like him because he's pure out there. He get a pure mad rainbow hair and he's pure.
Aye.
But I mean,
Shows himself,
I've
man.
always like known he's the real deal, man. Like in the mindset and the fucking skills. Like you can just watch him. Like all his fights, man. He's got the same build as me, man. He's like 5'11".
Yeah.
What have you done over there?
I was trying to like tie my bauble to my wrist because it was pretty loose and keeps falling off. And then I first was stuck in my hand.
I've got mine around my finger.
I know. These gloves are really.
Look at the bling, mate. Look at the bling. Fucking elastic band around the finger.
But I know that was a good fight, I think. But now he's at the top of the
pecking order.
The divisions.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't know. UFC, I like watching it from a really kind of neutral perspective.
Aye. So
I
I just want to see like carnage, but like see getting into the technical stuff, I'm just like I don't fucking know what's
I don't
going
get
on.
it.
It's as that's the thing about like it's the same way like the reason jiu-jitsu has a hard time getting out to the. It's kind of starting to build up now. Like a lot of people.
But I think that the hardest part of jiu-jitsu's branding is that they call themselves BJ.
Well,
BJJ.
it's not. It's just jiu-jitsu. It's like AD. Like there's no gi grappling is what it's called. So you wouldn't even call it like that. It's just like you get IB, you get different obviously organisations, but the ADC, which is one of the biggest ones, which is more bigger now, and people are actually making money off of it. And it's like it's just called no gi grappling, even though it is jiu-jitsu is what it is. But it's like
NGG. But I mean, I can see why they call it BJJ because NGG is getting very close to something
I mean
else.
BJJ just stands for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
If you stick in a few more letters, no wonder.
No, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's just why they call it BJJ. But again,
I think just call it Jiu-Jitsu.
But I think
take out the Brazilian element.
It's the same in MMA though. It's
keep the BJ out of the abbreviation.
A lot of like casual fans don't like people wrestling or doing grappling because they don't really know what's happening. Even when somebody gets like a submission, like it just looks like spaghetti, and you don't know what's happening, and you don't know if somebody's like arms about to break or whatever, or about to get submitted or choked out, but everyone knows when you punch somebody in the face. Oh,
that's a punch.
That's a punch, and that's a kick, and
that would have hurted.
That
me.
looks sore. But again, nobody understands like if a guy's on top of me and he's fucking choke, he's smothering you, and you're dying in deep water.
I would. Fuck.
But it's like, I know it's mental, man. Like even chokes and that, no man. People are heavy in deep waters is what they call it.
Waters, Percy.
But I've been watching Gordon Ryan a lot.
Before you say Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ryan.
I was like, I want to see that career turn.
No,
he fucking
Gordon
drops
Ryan,
the
Gordon Ryan's like one of the best. Like
drops the pan, gets into the octagon.
I don't think he's not. I think he's only lost like a couple of times. I think he's got so many wins. He's got like probably it's right in the hundreds. To be honest, I don't really know. But I was watching him, man. He just smothers people, mate. He just sits and literally suffocates people. It's.
I would love to see.
He's a big guy, but big
I would love to see
heavyweight.
Gordon Ramsay in the UFC just for like the press conferences.
That'd
be fucking excellent, man.
He would be great.
He would be class, wouldn't he?
Just him shouting abuse at somebody from across the table.
You fucking donkey.
I
mean, fucking critiquing them.
He could definitely
even get him on commentary or something. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, that might happen eventually. See, like, you know
good.
how like YouTube, like boxing's happening right now. Imagine like a celebrity boxing starts being a thing. Like people like celebrities just start scrapping. Like Tom Cruise decides, I want to smash that cunt over there. I don't like him.
Speaking of that, actually, thoughts on the Jake Paul fight tonight?
Oh,
Jake Paul fighting tonight.
Anderson Silva, man,
versus him.
He's gonna win.
I couldn't care less.
Either could I.
You know, I don't know. I think YouTube boxing now. I'm like, there's so many events happening.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I think Anderson is taking a dive, and I'll tell you why. Because
he's been paid off.
Literally, because it will be. And I love Anderson Silva. Again, he's like 50 nearly. Right?
Yeah, it's a good payday.
And it's a great payday for him, and there's no way that he's going to try and beat Jake Paul when he knows like it's a win-win deal.
Yeah,
Jake will pay him, and he will remain lossless, and he'll have a big name like Anderson Silva, and that'll be it. That's like it'll be the same as Tyron Woodley, same deal. I think like just like everyone. I think everyone knows that Tyron Woodley would be able to fucking destroy him in real life.
They done a bet.
So I think he is taking a dive. I think anyone who fights Jake Paul is taking a dive for the money because it's probably ridiculous amounts of money. I mean,
it's probably.
And you remember like UFC, like even though it's quite they get paid decent, but they don't get paid like millions.
I remember like I'm pretty sure Paddy the Baddy was saying like it was 4 fights ago or something. He was like, I only got paid 15 grand for this fight or something.
Yeah,
because like,
you don't like you never remember this. So
yeah, I think you only get paid the big bucks when you're like
big name.
when you've got the reputation.
Is that not why Jake's
so you've got to work your whole way up.
So like if
on
you're
like cheap fights, and then once you're like headlining big events, then it's like then it's money.
And it depends what it is. If you're a champion, you get pay-per-view cut, right? Which means you get more money. So if you bring in a lot of people, mate, you're going to make a lot of money. But again, the people who are like fighting. Like not that known, they don't get paid that much. They still get paid a decent amount.
I think Jake got like 60 something million. Like I don't know what fight it was for, but it was for something. Like he got a ridiculous amount of money.
Like you'll get because I think Anderson Silva's probably getting paid millions, mate, and he's never been paid that amount of money before. And again, even like Ben Askren and all that, they would have got that. They would have seen that paycheck and went,
They've probably messaged each other right here. By the way,
easy man. Like,
you want a good payday. This fud over here is just giving out money to take a fall.
Literally, that's what it is. Like I know Jake is a decent fighter, but at the end of the day, like he isn't like you just think
Jake Paul versus KSI.
That's
it's going to be Jake Paul.
Win.
I don't
really
think KSI.
KSI
will.
I know you're saying he's not ready, but like it's going to be like
at
the end of next year probably.
I mean, like I've been seeing like Jake Paul's like videos and that, and like I know like I don't know.
I think it'll be an interesting fight.
I think the longer it goes on, the more hype will build for it.
Maybe, I think Jake,
because I think everyone knows. See, once that fight happens, it's almost the end of YouTube boxing.
It's like the finale.
That's like that's the climax of the saga. So they're probably milking it.
I guess I barely bet loading.
Mate, I think you need to remember the size of these two. KSI is not like a natural he's not like the size of them two. He'd have to put on a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's got the reach and the size advantage.
I just don't want him to win because he's got a shit ego in it.
Obviously, you don't want him to win, but he's
I know, but it's like he's probably going to. Again, Anderson Silva's still good though.
That'll be Laird not doing thumbnails for Jake Paul.
See if you watch the fight,
fucked it.
If Anderson had this beat Logan, then it'd be class. But I think he is taking a fall, and I won't let him like lose if that makes sense. But again, it might not be. What if Anderson just goes, I'm going to knock him out. You know what I mean?
But that would be a really funny turn of events. If Anderson Silva like totally agrees to it and says, I'll take a fall, sure, pays whatever.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. And then on the night actually just comes out like all guns blazing.
See, Anderson Silva, he fought a boxer, an actual boxer, and he beat him.
Yeah.
So Anderson Silva is no joke. Like he can still fight and he's still good at boxing. But again, is he taking a fall for Jake Paul? Who knows? Probably is for the money. I mean, I probably would, to be fair.
I think that is ultimately the fight that's going to be interesting when it comes to YouTube boxing. Is KSI Jake Paul. Like all this is just kind of filler.
Oh, it is. It's just like it's just filler.
It's just like killing time.
It's just to boost Jake's.
Like I'm never going to pay for one of these pay-per-views, even if it's KSI against some.
I think the zone. See the new ones, the Misfits boxing ones he's doing. I'm pretty sure they're free.
I think they're on YouTube, aren't they?
So wait, what time's this one on tonight then?
Don't know. It'll probably be like 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah, if it's out in America, it's
I don't know.
like,
See,
yeah.
it's just annoying because I wish I bet there is a clause in the contract that says that they can't. Like, I don't know, man. There'll be something in there that will say.
Oh, there'll be something in there that's like, oh, you have to pay me what I was going to pay you if you actually beat me or
yeah,
something.
something like that. It's
Imagine
like,
tonight we're just saying that and it's like it just pops up. He just knocks him out, knocks Jake out.
Well, that's it.
see, I don't think so though. I
Pay,
just
pay us
don't,
$2 million if we get this prediction right.
like.
Aye.
'Cause-
I didn't even know the fight was happening.
you know what's
but-
weird? The only I think because Kesai, he doesn't need money, so he wouldn't agree to fight if it was just
Oh,
for
aye.
money. You know what I mean? So he wouldn't be taking a dive. You just know he wouldn't.
Yeah.
But then like all these fighters, like Anderson Silva's probably like he's loaded, but he's not like loaded.
Loaded eye.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So millions to him.
Do you know what's a
It's good.
fucking mental fight?
Mm.
Deji.
I was thinking about
Deji,
True
man.
with Floyd Mayweather.
Like I'd say mental. I can kind of believe it because the guy's just like
It's
he's
just a good
getting
payday,
exhibition
man.
fights
Just
off
doesn't make
everyone
sense.
for
I'm
money.
not gonna lie,
He
mate.
won one
I
fight
think
and then-
Mayweather's gonna knock him out. I'm not gonna lie. Because-
If it doesn't knock him out, is at
I thought
least
you're not allowed
he's not
to.
gonna
Hold
lose.
on,
I thought you're not
my
allowed.
mum is funny.
Oh,
You're on a podcast.
know.
That's it. That's an excuse for him to go for a pee because I told him to pee before the show started, so he doesn't run off halfway through. Yeah.
no.
Pissing on the phone with your mum.
Thing is, but like Mayweather though, right? I think cause Digi's a smaller guy, he's not got the technical side, so he's a southpaw as well. I think
Oh, shit.
Mayweather does like spark him. I think because he nearly think we'd see Logan. He nearly clipped him a couple of times, and he's a big Logan Paul's a
I
big
thought
guy.
there wasn't allowed to knock out though.
Logan Paul is fighting next week at Crown Jewel, the
Who's he?
WWE.
Who's he fighting? Oh, double.
Where's
Who's he,
that?
who's he fighting?
Oh, he's fighting the big dog, mate. He's fighting Roman Reigns
He's fighting fucking
for the undisputed
he's
title.
fighting there,
Guys
mate.
had 2 fights in the WWE, and he's got a title fight. I mean, he's gonna lose. Everyone knows he's gonna lose because obviously it's scripted, right? But like, well, I mean, maybe he wins, but I really hope that the WWE doesn't
Aye.
sell out for Logan Paul because they already have a wee bit.
I know. I think that's where I can
But
remember.
he's actually decent though. Like I think they sold out. They let him have a match, and it was kind of like, oh well, he'll bring viewers because he's got whatever
big
fan
name.
base.
Aye.
And so it was like, right, okay, we'll let him in for a fight, and he actually showed up, fucking like one of the guys on the roster. He
Uh-huh.
actually did look better than.
Really? That's I mean, I've never been into wrestling. I like the games and that, but like other than that, like
I liked it when I was younger.
I think I just knew it was
when I
fake, so like I just didn't. I liked like.
well,
real
I've come.
stuff.
I think you come full circle on it because you at first you watch it when you're a kid thinking it's all completely real.
Mm.
Then
That's true.
you kind of go off it because you find out it's fake, and it's like, oh well, I'm not into it. And then you all knowing that it's fake and scripted, you just enjoy it
I
for,
like
for what it is.
entertainment.
It's entertainment.
Aye.
It's like
Loves
it's good.
I don't know. I think everyone's got their own thing. I just like it's the same with like. Actually, I'm not a big fan of boxing anymore because I just know that these contracts and that, and it just doesn't seem real anymore. And I think you just know that organizations like UFC, AD, like they're against real competitive like, people and stuff, and it's just all there's all.
I think there's American sports are just kind of I don't know, they're like American sports.
I wouldn't say they like MMA is an American sport.
I'd say the UFC though as a company is very very American.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Like
Aye, it's
obviously it's
based-
not an American sport, but like
I
I mean,
won't know. I think it's got fans from all over the world because they fight in obviously like
aye,
Dubai.
no,
they
but
fight in,
American sports have got fans from all over the world. But I just mean like
Aye.
there's something very American.
It's similar. It's kind of the same as football. Obviously, football is fluctuate everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
but it's the same as like MMA and fighting, like boxing and all that. It's just everywhere. Like it's, and that's a good thing about the UFC. It's like it's expanded. Like there's people who like seen UFC champions who are from like
When's Mr. Incredible going in
oh
to the Octagon?
soon, man, soon. Mate,
He would come.
he would be like a super. He'd be like that Eddie Hall man when he fought
Yeah,
at four,
aye,
at
four.
four man.
But that's the more interesting fight. It's one thing having a boxing match, but yeah, I think putting 2 of those guys in a cage and just letting them go ham on each other would be quite funny.
Aye.
Because no referee is going to be able to break them apart.
That's I mean, I love boxing as a sport, but it's one of them ones where like I just like see now I see somebody like just box, I'm just thinking like, mate, I could just grab your leg or kick your leg or just like you know what I mean.
I don't need danger.
No, but like it's,
I could fucking smash him.
no,
man.
because that's what I think when I see boxing, I'm like, mate, like I just think of takedowns and grappling. Like you're just
Jack walks into a room and thinks that.
Jack walks into a
every
room.
single one of
Yeah, I could
No,
fucking
no,
batter the
'cause,
fuck
like-
out of all of yous in here,
because
man.
I was thinking, no, I always think about that because I remember like.
I was thinking about assess the room when you walk into.
No.
How
Every
the
time
fuck
he
would I
goes
take
to
down
club,
that gun?
It's the same with like boxing though. It's like boxers think like, oh, striking's all it, and it's just like, mate, there's this whole other domain of grappling that you don't know about, and it's like
that's me after a drink. my thought process.
Yeah.
Nah.
Fucking after that can, Jade's gonna set about Laird. Just feel like he walks back into the room. Where the fuck were you?
No, but it's
I
true
could take you
'cause
down in a fucking heartbeat.
there is
Laird.
some people who hold that like thinking like, oh, like grappling's pointless because you can just get punched in the face. I was like, nah, mate. Like if that person gets you down, mate, are you gonna get back up and are you gonna be able to use your arms or your punches?
I just play dead.
Play dead. Just like
Just be like, ah, fuck, you've killed me, and the guy runs away because he's like, fuck, I can't have this on my conscience.
that's what I mean. Because we all people.
And you just get up and it's like, right, okay, I'll just take that one punch to the
some
jaw.
Some people try and dismiss like kickboxing and like taekwondo and all that. It's like, oh, like, why you're never gonna use that? And it's like, mate, have you seen some? I've actually watched. Did you see a video on Twitter? A guy does a spin kick straight to the guy's jaw and he just drops him.
Potentially.
I think I sent it in the main group, but it's like it's one of the things where like people just think, oh, that can't happen. Like that's just luck, and it's like, nah, mate. People can actually just spin kick your jaw and you'll just fall, and that'll be you.
Yeah, that's how I cut about.
I know. See,
I'm just ready for any point. I'll just line up a spin kick. I walk into the Jimmy and I go, who the fuck's wanting a sore jaw tonight? That's that's how I cut about. And
Hasn't most of the guys in our man are probably.
See, to
no,
be
but
fair,
that it annoys people like because I hate people like think like they think they're hard and they don't actually know.
What the fuck you accuse me of?
No,
Jack?
no.
I'm the hardest cunt in here.
Because I admire people who are hard because
I'm
actually
built like a brick shithouse, mate.
no, but like, I admire people who are actually like they can be hard because they are hard. If that makes sense. But if you're saying you're hard and you're not hard, then like I don't get why would you? If you don't get the skills to back up, then you just can't
take Viagra.
Aye,
just kind of get hard. Take
you know
Viagra.
what I mean? Because you have met people and like they've just never done it in their life, and you're like, well, if somebody fucking
that's a vape lord.
Oh, there he is, man.
Just having a cheeky vape out the window now. You get over me.
Oh mate,
like you drink so fast.
Yeah,
I used to, and then now I'm such a slow drink.
Goes for piss every 10 minutes.
His tolerance is fucking through the roof.
I'm dreading needing a toilet and I've unzipped this.
I know. See, I'm gonna need it as well. And that's why I'm going to probably end up
Scant's
patching.
doing.
I'm gonna end up like just putting this around my waist
we
every
have
night.
each other to unzip.
Bag of Pecora, Scant's down.
Is it cold in here?
What are you saying over there?
It's tune the fat sketch. It's
What was that?
the car dealers. And they're going down. It's like, ooh, I'll go and
Oh,
bottle of Prosecco.
fan dan.
back to the room.
Fan dancer.
It was like
Fan dancer.
I'm guessing
bag of Pecora, Scant's down. Fan dan.
And you're a bad.
Is that one friend that takes things too far?
It's that one guy. He's just like fucking. Yeah.
Come on, fan dan. Yeah,
Or I've got space aids.
Space aids.
Does he?
Wait,
Aye,
what?
that's what glasses do.
Do they?
Yeah, if it's present in your
You
nose.
not got a rubber bit? It's a
Aye, but the rubber bit still does that.
ease the pain, mate. I'm actually
Better that than the wee metal bit.
Oh, mate, this thing is so uncomfortable.
You can't see it though.
Well, the couch.
No, the costume.
Oh,
yours
come
is like
on.
It's
You're
warm.
making fun of me.
If you wear the glasses the whole night, I'll keep the helmet on the whole night.
I'm a walking man mad.
Oh, I won't be able to see either. I'll just be nutting people. I'll just be nutting people
Mate.
and going, oh, sorry.
Imagine the bouncers are.
Put it out after 5
You
seconds
just
because I've
like,
knocked 3 people
like,
out of
hold
my
on.
Go to the
helmet.
bouncer
Like, hold
like
on,
that.
mate, and then you just put the helmet on and you just
You
fucking
go
like that.
He says, no, the
No,
night. I
man,
just
below
put the
you.
helmet on.
Wait, are you bringing that one?
I'm in two minds. I don't know if I'll get in places with it.
You need to carry it
I
out.
think
and
you
all.
will.
I have
Part of your
a wee
costume.
shitey helmet that's like just sits in front of your face.
Part
I'm
your
kind
costume.
of scared that you won't,
Yeah,
No.
just because
That's-
it's like quite, like,
it's quite.
I don't know if
brutal,
you'd want to hang out in that all night.
it's just because it's like a
Well.
solid thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
What are you
I mean,
going to
it's
do? Start
plastic.
throwing it at people? He's not
Aye.
going to do that.
I know.
just
but
fucking yeeting it
A
across.
couple of drinks.
You also you need to carry it about in that.
No,
It's
it's-
more I don't want to get it damaged than in.
Aye,
Yeah.
that is
the
all
other
right.
one as well is easier to take off the drink, but
True.
like,
I know you might as well.
True,
Take
you're
it.
not
that's
gonna
a
have
good
that
point.
on like
I'll be like
24/7
better.
You have to leave. You have to leave it alert.
Oh, I mean, I feel pure.
Yeah. Oh, well,
It's up to you.
Where the
Whatever you want.
alleged
Mate,
afters.
I'll protect fucking. Aye, it will be.
Something to say afters.
There's no one here, so I. Sorry, mum and dad.
Oh,
Sorry, mum and
secure
dad.
the
No one
bag.
at Jack's house.
I know. I know. It's in my house,
Wait, if
man.
you are fucking
Oh,
bad
yes.
you can come here.
We
Mate,
get back.
yeah,
We
yeah,
get
you'll
back
probably
at
be
like
dead,
half
but-
3.
That was so.
Aye, that's when we'll be
Half
back
the
here.
rest will be back
Party
here,
time,
that's it.
carry the rave on.
No, mate. We just walk in. It's just layers on the floor. And
Let's just
Jason-
fucking in the floor.
Jason's
Probably.
pissing in the
I'm-
cat litter.
I'm just teabagging him with the
I'm just
helmet
scared
on.
because right now everything's fine.
I'm just
Give it
bollock
5
naked
hours.
apart from the
Every
helmet.
week,
I don't know
sun
what's gonna
happens.
happen.
Like, so sun's been happening like every week.
every week.
funny.
No,
You're
man.
goddamn right.
Nothing bad. It's just something funny happens every week. No.
There's always something.
Like we've been out every weekend for what 3 months now. I think
Oh man.
Honestly,
I
we have.
haven't. I've taken the occasional
I
week
can't remember
off.
the last weekend.
I'm
I stayed in.
restrained.
Yeah, he is.
Fuck man, I'm like, I don't feel like drinking
I
right
think
now.
we
and
burnt
I'm-
him out. I think we burnt him out.
What do you mean? Jack's
Not
had
been
this
out every
attitude
week.
for about 2 years of like, oh, can't be fucked going out, and we still drag him out. I don't think we burnt him out. I think
No, it's going to change.
he's sick
but-
of our
The
pish.
dragging
But
out doesn't really work anymore.
No, it's hard.
what do you
I
mean?
know.
Guys getting dragged to a rave.
No, but
that's
and
not-
he's had to
no,
spend
he
money
likes
on as
the
well.
raves.
No,
Still
but even
better.
Jade will say like I was this close to not coming out, but then
That's
she's
because you're
like,
unwell.
"Oh, aye, because I was unwell."
Unwell.
Some fucking antibiotics
Well,
down
no,
your
like,
neck
I'm
and
not. I
get the
feel a
fuck
bit better
out.
now, but like I still feel
I
a
went
bit
out
kind
last
of.
Saturday unwell. So.
Like, I know if I drink alcohol, it's gonna weaken my immune system, and I'm gonna be even worse.
Oh,
Man.
no.
Yeah.
And then you canny batter everyone in word up.
Of course, mate. Of course, I'll challenge them all.
Then the assessment doesn't quite go well. You know, you look at people and you go, I could definitely take him, and when you couldn't.
I wish Andrew made an appearance today. He said he was gonna. Well, he didn't say.
Well, he's
He's
just
not
but he
coming
would
out?
have been.
costumes. No,
He is, but his costume's not here.
Okay, he's making an
Mate, I'm
uncontrolled
actually-
appearance.
I'm overheating. Mate, I won't survive in the rave with this costume. I'm actually already
I'm cold
overheating
with it
sitting
on.
here.
I'm really cold.
I'm
with it,
roasting my whole stomach. and
I'm the
it's boiling
roasty
behaviour.
toasty in here, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna be boiling because I've got shorts
Aye,
under
the
this.
thing is that
I've got a pair of jeans and a t-shirt on under this.
you're
Wait,
gonna,
really?
I said that
Okay,
to him.
okay,
Like, why
never
are you
mind, I
jeans
can't
on?
say
But feel this. I can't go out in just like scants in this. It wouldn't work.
Yeah,
Pair of
that
pants
would
I've
not,
got
that would
shorts
not
on.
work. That would not work.
like that. There's a real risk of indecent exposure if I do that.
There is. There
That's
is.
so funny.
Decent
I wore
exposure.
shorts because I thought like if I'm like I'd sweat or something, then you just see like sweat marks or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pure gaslit.
Oh, that was
That's
great.
nice.
I love a bit
I
of
can't wait
bumpy
to use that
ASMR.
mic next podcast and just have to fucking
Wait,
smell
that's my
your.
mic as well.
Oh,
It fucking stinks, man.
My
yeah,
bad.
dirty, stinking,
Fuck's sake.
clatty
Sorry,
bastard.
we're using this one for next.
Aye, that is now your mic. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie,
Fuck's sake.
these mics get mismatched all the time. It's probably killing my day on
No, there
all of
is.
them.
There's
Like,
Oh
like,
my
wait,
god.
who's got the dusty one?
You've got a dusty one.
Oh fuck.
oh, he's been inhaling that all.
I should fucking pull down the glasses there to inspect the mic, so he's sitting right in front of him.
Oh.
I can't. I actually can't see properly.
I know you will be roasting. You've got like that material looks thick and
It's not thick at all. Fucking.
is it
feel
not?
I have
It's a
thought it
costume,
it's
Jack. They
actually
never
not,
actually
mate.
use good
Skinny
materials
news.
for
That material
costumes.
actually does look good though. Like
Aye.
even though it looks shit.
looks real.
I don't like how it's
almost.
baggy. Like
I'm just jealous because you've got pockets.
I was gonna say, wait,
Oh,
you
I've
got
got big
pockets on your
pockets.
leg.
That's right. I mean,
They're
he's
fucking
actually
huge.
got pockets.
Aye.
I've got to carry a wee satchel around to put the
it's
wee
alright,
man on it.
I can push him.
So
Why don't you
daft.
use your utility belt?
I'll fucking slap you about my utility belt.
Oh yeah, oh that's fake. I
Fuck so.
Oh yeah, very good.
fucking-
didn't really think of it though. I didn't know
To
it
be
was
fair,
like.
the only bit of like added detail is with the utility belt because it's like slightly padded. The rest of it is all just like the
You got
same.
a fake gun? No, bullet. Is that bullet?
That's just my willy.
Oh, fake.
Right.
I didn't say it's fake.
Oh,
I never have.
maybe it's the lighting here that's making me
It's
heat up,
pathetic.
man. It's hot.
It is pretty hot. But there's also 4 human bodies
But
sitting beside each other. on the
Aye,
couch.
that's true. The thing is, with the rave is gonna be so. See the heat in the rave, mate. It could probably power a city. I think.
Here-
Like,
here's,
it's
here's
so.
one for your
Oh, they're
wiki
starting to
feet.
do that because No Way Coldplay.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
You know the way
See, a bit of
Coldplay
that
used
shit
their
just went in
thing?
your drink there.
Oh yeah.
Shit, what the fuck? Did you try and wiping my arse on my socks? Shit on my socks.
Bits
Bits
of dust
fucking
spot.
feet cheese, man.
I
That's
fucking,
like that's
I'll
a
shower on a daily basis, thank you very much.
And you know what?
I get
It looks scrumptious.
Oh,
slagging off my Nike socks.
Oh,
Do you say Nike or Nike?
Nike socks, sports socks. Get your
No,
No,
sports
but do
socks.
you say Nike or
Nike.
Nike? Nike,
I say Nike.
Nike, Jack.
I think I say Nike. I think you say
Ah, you're
Nike.
just showing the crew.
No,
You're definitely
no,
a
I
Nike
say
guy.
no.
I feel
Nike.
like you are, actually.
Nike. What? No, I'm not.
Nike.
Nike's pure American sounding. Nike.
Nike. Yeah, Nike,
They're an
man.
American company.
I said
that's what-
Canada
that's what
earlier.
my
I
Nike
thought that was American sound.
Where's my
Yeah.
Nike trainers,
I'm just
man?
like, mate, get a pair of Nikes on.
You want a cookie?
I want a cookie. Oh,
You want a cookie?
You want a scone, mate?
a
Is
scone.
he an
Oh, I
American
bought scone.
scone? No, is it scone? Is it biscuit? An American biscuit is a scone.
Yeah.
Soggy
Mm.
biscuit.
I hate a fucking popular thing in America is a biscuit
Biscuit
with
and gravy. Yeah,
Like,
biscuits and
that's
gravy.
What?
That
So it's
sounds
pretty much a
that sound,
scone with
that's
gravy,
better
right?
sounding
That's
to me though.
barking, man.
That sounds
No.
better to me than a scone with cream and jam because
No.
fuck that.
What?
Right.
but
See, I've not had it
Controversial
a lot, but
opinion.
it's good.
but
Afternoon tea is fucking overrated. It's shitey wee
Okay, I
sandwiches
don't think
and
I've ever
shitey
had
wee
afternoon
cakes.
tea in my life. to be
And
fair.
Afternoon
Tetley's
tea.
tea in a fucking pot.
I only like tea when I'm unwell. I
Never
never,
had tea,
drink
never
it when
had
I'm not
coffee.
unwell.
I drink
I mean, obviously you
tea
get
I don't
coffee
like
with
coffee,
afternoon
I
tea,
don't.
but like afternoon teas, you see them everywhere now, and it's like, oh, you get a wee sandwich. It's like a fucking It's a fucking shit. It's
I know
like
what you're
a
talking
selection of shitey wee pre-selected sandwiches that you don't actually
sandwich
like.
selection box.
You're not quite satisfied with any of the fillings.
No.
Then you get some like cakes, and they're all right. That's the only good bit.
A wee bit
and you
of
get
fucking velvet
scones,
cake.
scones with cream and jam, which are just fucking dry rock bun-esque things with not enough jam and not enough cream to put on
Fucking
them.
rock buns, man.
I've hit a sore spot for myself here. I don't like afternoon tea.
Afternoon tea.
I don't think I've had it enough. I think I had it probably once.
I never get it.
I
Like,
think-
see if I'm out with like family or whatever, it's like, oh, fucking this place does afternoon tea, and every cunt gets it, and I'm like, no,
Aye.
I'll get a fucking roll, mate.
Yes.
I'll get a rolling sausage, not a sausage roll, a rolling sausage.
No.
Oh,
True, mate.
that brings up another pet peeve that I have.
What?
That I can't say rolling
Someone knocking the
sausage.
door, am I tripping?
Don't think
Oh,
so.
it's me tapping the couch.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
sorry. No, I can't say rolling sausage anywhere apart from here.
Rolling sausage.
Like you go down to England and you ask for a rolling sausage, and they think you mean sausage roll, and it's like, no, that's why I said a rolling sausage. I'm not just special.
I'm not special.
Like I do know what a
size.
sausage roll is,
Yeah.
but I don't want a sausage roll. I want a rolling sausage. You're like, oh, you mean a sausage bap?
Oh, a bap.
Fuck off.
Yes.
A sausage
Fuck
bap.
off.
If there's ever an
I don't-
English guy watching,
Fucking
I'm sorry.
bap. Fuck you. If you call it a bap, fuck you.
Well, he started a war.
I
I'm
don't
not-
care. I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like when I was doing England, like
I hate calling things baps. It's a roll.
I
Sure.
It's a roll.
there was always something like that. Like, they just not hear you, and they have to get you to repeat it like 2 times, 3 times.
what?
I also hated making the discovery when I was younger that slice roll is an Inverclyde thing.
Aye, it is, isn't it?
Wait, what?
They think it's square sausage over
They
there.
call it a roll. They call that a rolling sausage in Glasgow.
Wait. So nowhere else
No,
says
square.
slice roll.
I think maybe some other
Squash,
places
no.
say slice.
They say square
Okay.
sausage.
They say square sausage.
So
Or if you're a cunt, you say lorn sausage.
Rab for Clydebank, he says square sausage instead of slice.
Aye,
roll.
they say that's
Mm.
for a
He
rolling
used to-
sausage.
He used to try and slaughter us for us saying slice roll.
Red
Real
flag.
sausage is
I mean,
Slice
it's
Slice, mate.
just a bit of
Slice.
slice.
exactly. It's
And
packaged
I think
slice.
one of the
it's just a
guys in
sausage.
college used to go, a slice of what? What is that slice of? Like,
Fuck.
is that slice of sausage? Bit?
Slice of sausage.
Why is it not called slice sausage? Why is it not called slice sausage?
I was like slice is such a good term for it.
And it is, isn't it?
It is.
It just is.
It sounds nice as well. Slice. It's nice.
Slice.
Comes off the tongue.
Wee slice
Very
roll.
nice.
But if you say square
Wee
sausage,
slice roll,
Oh,
some
no.
HP sauce on it.
oh, there he is.
Fucking
the
hell.
damage.
He's
on it.
cheese.
Cheesing, man.
Jack.
That guy's cheesing,
He
man.
was happy to holding us up.
He's probably buzzing, man.
Nah, he probably is, man. He's fucking ready to go.
What, did
No,
Rangers
absolutely
lose or
close it.
something? Is that why he's happy?
Oh shit.
Oh, no, they won
She sent
4-1.
a picture because we were in the Rangers club last night. He was like, I could have
I know you're
I couldn't step in there even if my nana died or something like that. Do you know what he said?
God.
Something like that, anyway.
Sick.
Something along the lines of that. Oh, I'm pure tired.
Jack's
man.
actually dying in the middle
You're
there, man.
right.
Actually, it's hot in here, you know.
Hot as balls,
you
man.
Like safe. You got some
Aye.
airwaves coming in.
I know. Oh,
Well, that's your own fault.
aye.
Sorry.
It's your own fault.
I know. But Jason, if you're going to the gym, though, we should.
No, we
Let's
should.
just
We'll talk off podcast about.
Aye.
Aye.
No, I'm just saying. No.
Well, let's not do our scheduling in the middle of a podcast.
So,
Aye.
Chest
not a
on the
good idea.
Monday, fucking biceps, triceps, jobs.
Yeah, see, Black Adam came out.
Oh,
the
I kind
vlog.
of I seen some guy was in my work watching it, and I want to kind of see it.
The opinions I've heard is that it's fun,
Mm,
but it's very mid.
Yeah.
Aye, it probably
I've been
is.
hearing it's mid.
probably mid tier.
I didn't realize though that film was cast in 2008.
Aye, Black Adam's been like
Yeah,
in production for so long.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Some days
It's been like for
aye.
years,
So-
and so a lot of people are saying there's like a few plot holes, but like no fucking wonder. 'Cause if you have to rewrite the script like 6 times or something
Yeah.
potentially,
Aye. I mean,
The post credit scene though.
I've
I've not watched
I've not
it yet.
seen it yet.
I've
no.
not seen it. I just saw it online.
I would-
oh okay.
I-
So I probably won't watch the movie,
somebody
I'll
made-
be
So you're just killing the cinema
Yeah.
industry then.
Somebody
You're
made
just one of
somebody
them guys, yeah.
photoshopped Dwayne Rock Johnson as like more realistic to the comic book version, because obviously in the comic version he's got pure mad black kind of like
Well, that's the thing. He's got hair.
what?
When he get
That's what I
when he
mean.
get cast, he had hair.
Did
What are
he?
you talking about? I thought it was
2008,
zoned
The
out.
Rock still had hair.
Did he?
When he was in
No,
like
he didn't.
Scorpion King
You
and shit.
sure about that?
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh,
Aye,
was
Scorpion
that
King.
not a wig?
Scorpion King CGI was.
Maybe it was like extensions, but no, he had hair.
Did he?
Rock had hair.
In 2008? I thought he lost his hair in like early 2000s.
When did, wait, let me. Nah, because he hit
When
like.
did
I mean,
The
like,
Rock get bald,
I think he
though?
looks good with
I always
baldy.
remember
mate.
him not having hair.
When did
Aye,
he
I
hit
don't
like
even know what
prime,
you're talking about,
prime
honestly.
Rock cinematic
I think he
universe?
suits a baldy though. The Rock. Do you know what I mean?
He does. He looks like a nice wee egg.
No, it's like he's one of them guys who just have a nice, like, defined head, and like he just looks
I
good.
just want to slap butter on it, man.
I'm still not convinced he's bald though. I think he just shaves.
Nah, he has bald.
Mate, I'm a guy.
I think he's probably got a bad
the amount
hairline.
of gear that he does, it will be causing him to go bald.
Aye.
The DHT he'll be producing, it might actually go bald.
Yeah. Since 2011, Dwayne Johnson is voluntarily bald.
2011.
Oh, so she's not even
Since 2011,
Okay.
so
Well, no,
2008 he
what-
had hair.
He's had hair in that movie. I can't remember. He plays like a mad kind of like bounty hunter guy, and he goes into this jungle type to like do something. But he had hair in that. It was a movie he was in. He played a mad agent guy. He had like what he did was
Dunno.
retrieve. I don't know. It looked.
Wait,
It
I was
Jumanji.
going to say, what about Hercules? Was that his hair or not? Probably not.
I don't think it was, mate.
It
No.
was Hercules. Was Hercules? Is that not an animated film?
No,
No, there's a real version
I
of
thought it was
Ah,
animated
The
as well.
Rock.
I was
dude.
thinking the
thought-
Disney
that's only
film
what I was
was-
thinking.
No,
The
no.
Rock plays him.
No, he's not.
Like he's got long black hair in it.
Aye, he fights a lion and all that.
Fuck, I don't know if it is.
A lot of people don't like
I'm
Dwayne Rock Johnson.
freezing.
Actually, no, my guy. I don't like his
You're
new
what?
shoes
I'm
though. To be
cold.
honest, his
I'm
shoes
always
look a
cold
bit.
in
Has he
yours.
brought? Has he got a line of shoes now?
Aye, the UFC they need to wear them.
Speaking of
He's a
shoes,
partner with them.
what's he call his gym? The Iron Paradise. Is that it? That's what he calls his gym.
I am Paradise. I respect
Um,
he's you know what I mean. He's fucking.
I quite like The Rock.
like The Rock.
From a WWE background at least, but
I think he's not a bad
like,
actor.
I think his acting's actually all right.
He's not a bad actor. He's just one of those actors that kind of
he's
he
get one.
looks like he plays the same role. in
Oh,
every
he's
role he
typecast
plays.
because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
The Rock.
I think it's just a name for the
Same with
Hollywood.
Ryan fucking whatever you call him,
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Like he plays the same kind of
Kinda.
guy in each movie.
He's a joke. Aye, a bit
He's
of a-
just
Yeah,
a
even
jokester.
Detective Pikachu, it's like
You can just tell it's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
like, guy.
I loved.
It's just a name button, the voice. You know what I mean? That's what they like
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
for. Like The Rock, like he's decent acting to be fair, like some of his movies, but he's mainly just a name, isn't he? Like he's a big face and he's just
Yeah.
a
Wait,
Speaking-
was it Tooth Fairy?
big name. Oh, the
Oh, he was in
Fairy.
the Tooth Fairy. Yeah.
Wait, Adam Sandler's bedtime story, isn't it?
Yes.
I was
That was a good movie,
no,
that was-
and it's such a throwback. I
What?
used
Saw
to have
that
it on
at
DVD.
Scott's birthday
What,
party,
like?
like 2010 or
Wait,
whatever.
what
No,
movie
it's not
is
Flick.
it?
It's Click.
Bed
I
to
said
Oh,
Click.
Flick.
Click, yeah.
Click. Yeah.
I love
Mate,
Adam
I'm not
Sandler
gonna
movies
mate.
so-
Click actually made me like sad, mate. The ending's
cried,
fucking
I
so
bawled.
sad, mate. It's so sad, mate. When he's sitting there dying.
When his stomach gets stapled. Yeah.
That made me rethink my life. That movie.
I know, I actually did. I think it gave you like a bit of a kind of like, oh shit,
Insight, like-
aye, like maybe you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
What about the shoes?
Oh yeah. I
Alright.
was gonna bring that. I was talking about people with a big platform in shoes and then losing their shoe deals this week. Kanye West.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeezy's being
We
dropped
were-
by Adidas.
We were talking about a Kanye
He doesn't
West.
care though, and he doesn't. He don't.
I watched.
He's a
It was on. It
billionaire.
was
I
on.
Like, so
genuinely
what?
think he's gonna kill himself soon.
No. It was
Writings on the
on.
wall.
It was on Lex Friedman podcast, and he's a Jewish guy from
Yeah.
Russia, or he's Russian. Again, they had a conversation about obviously the stuff that he was saying and stuff. I think he means well, right? I know obviously, like, but I think the thing is the way he words it and when he says it, it comes off obviously
Yeah.
like it gets because the people that he is hanged about, like they are all Jewish, but again he's just saying Jewish people, Jewish media, which
Mhm.
means like he's
Yeah.
correlating everybody. You know what I mean? He's generalizing, which causes hate against a certain group. You know what I mean?
I do wonder if it is entirely false purely to drop contracts or something. You know, maybe it's someone tied into a deal because allegedly,
I think he just leaves though. I think
He is a
really
smart guy, but see you listen to him
Allegedly,
on the podcast. He's so
um,
smart, like really smart, and it's actually
Yeah.
scary how smart he is.
that's right.
to be
Maybe he's
honest.
just gone like, fuck it, I'll just come out with some really out of order shit,
I like
so that
them,
these
I just can't
companies,
keep defending
I don't
them.
have any choice
Yeah.
but to drop
No,
me.
I think he's quite funny. I think, but he is.
I think it's hilarious.
See,
like-
you see
some
when
of
he's
the
on that
clips.
podcast though, you see him probably like sit and think about the things he's trying to say. And but again, I think he just like what like Street told me to do is like don't say like Jewish media or like just go after the individuals who cause like these things. He's mainly talking about obviously his industry and the
Yeah.
fashion industry and like all these people. But again, he has the most experience.
But did you
I
see
guess.
though? So you get dropped by Adidas, and then apparently the very same day was at the Skechers LA office
yeah, I
or
saw
something
that.
like that.
Mhm, yeah,
He
it went
showed up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brought
Really?
air scooted out.
for power play in it. Just heavy walking in like.
I
Alright.
just feel like like to go from Adidas to Skechers,
Skechers is a bit of a
is quite
Bit of a
fucking
drop.
bold.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. But he is so like him in the fashion industry is really he's really smart, man. The way he's done everything.
He's got fucking Balenciaga fucking mouth.
You know, I don't like
shades
the
or something.
look.
I know.
Most of them, like Balenciaga, like all the
Either that.
Yeezys
they're
are
quite,
nice.
like,
I think Yeezys look nice, but everyone else, like,
But that's
quite
been
modern.
I do think like the people are trying to like the media
the
did try and
sandal
make them.
Yeezys that are just
Yeah.
like kind of weird flip flop things.
That's the thing. I would never like. buy a £500 jumper that just says Balenciaga on
Yeah.
it, because people do it.
We talked about it last podcast with the
It's
shoes a wee bit.
Yeah.
How the shoes
Yeah, we're
look.
talking about Gucci as well. The clip. Remember I sent the clip that was like $2,000.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
You see people wear all the time, even like Word Up and stuff, like the Palm Angels t-shirts.
I
It's
didn't
like,
know
I
I'm
that.
don't
pretty sure
like-
like
I
one
don't like them.
t-shirt costs like 300 quid,
What?
but it's like
Yeah.
the
I'd
t-shirt.
rather just cut about in my Mandalorian gear.
You know the
Mark.
t-shirt though that I hate
What?
is the one of Palm Angels, and it's like the teddy bear with its
I know
head
you're
falling off.
I swear every person.
Aye,
in
everyone's
Word
got
Doc
that.
has
I didn't
I
know.
think it looks
I didn't know what
I
that
don't
is
think it looks
actually.
nice.
I do know what that is. To be fair,
It's just
Palm
I don't know. I'll show you afterwards.
I
But
bet-
it doesn't
I'm
look
gonna make my
good.
own fashion
Again,
line.
no, it's annoying though.
You
Like
should.
a lot of people just spend their whole wages on that shit, and you're like,
I know,
"Oh,
it's
it's
kinda
like
sad.
300
quid
That's a lot of
down.
money.
You
mate.
could just be spending that on endless amounts of drink. That's what Laird does.
Exactly. Thank you.
No, but like,
That's a
no,
much
but
better use of your money.
I feel like no, but again, there's so much better things you can use it with. You know what I mean? Or like save
that?
up for something or whatever.
Buying tokens.
Buying
Oh,
tokens.
jeez, Jack, man, that's
Buying
a
tokens.
Oh,
inside
God.
joke.
That was a good night.
I don't think anyone wants to know what that was about.
Nobody
man.
does now.
No.
And they won't until he's on the podcast, and then maybe he
Exactly.
can divulge what was happening there.
That's
He said
what
he'd
happened.
never
Mate,
go
my
on
leg
it.
He
is
said he won't, but
He
he
said
Look
he
will.
how
won't.
much. Look at my leg right now. Look how much it's spent up.
Oh God.
Fucking hell.
Showing a
Right,
bit
stop
of-
trying to show off
Showing a
your
bit of
fucking
skin.
Show
your
a bit-
calves, mate.
I know. Get a bit of that. Right, hold on.
You're a bit of this Mr. Incredible Actions, son.
You should have bought the expensive one with the
Wait,
muscles.
why is that so far up? Hold on. I think it's up on both sides.
His defo's got a big wedgie.
You should have got the
Oh,
£55
A big
one.
latex wedgie.
Oh, fuck. I can't even get it done. Can't
But
get it
it's
done.
where you're sitting,
Can't get it with off. Can't get it with off.
Wait, how long have we been filming for?
Just an hour and 5 minutes.
Just an hour and
That's Hamish saying what time is good to come over, and I just said any time in 30 minutes.
Never.
Ham. Ham.
Big ham.
Isn't ham in for like designer stuff though?
Ham.
Ham.
Oh right.
No,
oh,
but that's been like.
fucking. I was so confused. I was like, "What the fuck do you mean ham? Designer ham? Is this the fucking Lady Gaga meat
No,
dress?
Hamish likes stuff like that. Like
Ham. He likes ham.
I don't. I mean, like,
I like ham in my sandwiches.
there's a lot of like. I don't know.
Ham
I think
hams.
the things that I like are normally just feel like it's more. Like I'll get like maybe a band T-shirt or maybe like if it's something that I like on it. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
You know, I
yeah.
wouldn't like get.
I
Something just gets a name. 'Cause I don't see
Aye.
I don't see the hangman in the name. Like Balenciaga to me is just like it sounds cool.
It's
to be
literally
fair.
just a flex.
It is, isn't it? It's like
realistically.
but something does look nice. To be fair, I mean, I've seen some things. I'm like, oh, that actually looks nice. How much are these? Like £600.
Yeah.
Like, well, I wouldn't buy it, but it looks nice.
don't get me wrong. I think some designer stuff, like the actual quality of the fabric and stuff, is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I think it
But
depends.
I don't know
what
if
it
it's
is,
like spending 4 times the price nice.
Exactly.
I'm gonna hang with it because I was talking about one of the guys in work with us, and we were saying how like you know how like, a lot of people go to like other countries to get the fake stuff, right?
Aye.
And I was talking to him about how that industry now it's so like the real stuff that it's hard to tell unless you were actually like a designer yourself,
Mhm.
like the person who. Because I remember when we went to like Turkey and that, man, and like I'm not really versed in all
Turkey
the
trainers.
all the brands, right? But I remember it used to be not so good back like in when we were younger because you can kind of there's a wee hang there, it's different or whatever,
Yeah,
the fabric's
Abibus.
different. But see now, I'm not gonna lie, you could get a handbag that's probably worth like £1,000 and buy it for like maybe like 200 quid over there, and you
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to tell me the difference, like or nobody would be able
Yeah.
to tell
my
the difference.
sister has a fake Michael Kors bag and it looks real. Like
And all I would get in Turkey is like maybe like a speaker, like wee Beats or something.
Aye.
I wouldn't really get like
Beats.
clays. Aye.
I remember people would always do that. Just get the
But I
fake
remember
beat
see like
speakers.
my
I
dad's
had
pal
fake
and that, he
Beats.
bought like a jacket, it cost like £1,600, right? And he bought it over there for like 500 or something. Just
Yeah.
and it actually looked the quality. He showed me like one that's real, and I'm like, I'm not
There's
able
no
to.
difference.
That's what I
aye.
mean. So
I find it so funny. See, like the Redbubble stuff, not quite Redbubble, but there's like a lot of things that are like really weirdly specific, like for like fan bases or something. And like particularly, I noticed something recently. Our local team, Morton, they see if you Google like fucking merch for them online, like there's like Indian factories that would like make you a Morton fucking leather jacket.
Jesus.
and
leather It is so funny because it's like they've got templates this, and it's like they'll just copy and paste whatever fucking
Yeah.
logo and whatever
Aye.
writing onto it, like for whatever. But like you just get it. I really want to buy something like that just to see the quality of it.
Aye.
You should.
Actually, I think
I would never wear a fucking Morton leather
Yeah.
jacket out and about,
Aye.
but it's kind of funny that it exists.
Because what I think happens is like someone who does make this stuff then gives the knowledge to other people to make
Yeah.
the fake stuff because they must get a lot of money. They must give that knowledge so they can get money off those people, and it must.
Aye.
And I think that's why it's so good now because they know all the inside trade secrets
Mhm.
and they just sell it for cheaper and they get massive profit back.
Can I enlighten you on something that I
Mm.
stumbled across last night, and it was fucking amazing.
What is it?
I was at the local ground, Capello.
Capello, boy.
Morton were playing last night, and they ended up they're second in the table now. They won 4-0. It was despite the fact it was absolutely pissing down.
I met that Johnny last night. He said he was there as well in Morton. He works there, I think.
Johnny.
I can't remember.
I say that like I know the fucking.
It's the guy
Morton
he was in our school.
Later.
Is that the ginger guy?
Aye. What's the
Gillespie.
No, Johnny. I think it is his name.
I'm sure. Yeah,
he used to go to
he's been there.
kickboxing with me.
Got about him.
I don't mind him. He's a nice guy. But he was. I don't know if he works there. He said, or if he was actually at the game.
Aye.
I don't know. Sure.
But no, I was at it last night, right? But half time, obviously, bit of a ritual there. You go just slightly before the whistle goes, so you get first in line in the queue,
Aye.
right? Sure enough, get there, front line, going for my usual pie and Bovril, and I noticed a wee
Pie
sign
and
on the
Bovril.
wall. Wee sign that says kebab pies, £3.
Kebab pies.
My God,
That sounds weird.
Is that amazing?
my God, it was fucking good.
That does sound quite wild.
Like it was a pie with like doner meat in it, and like kind of like a chili sauce. But like in a pie, like an old shell pie kind of.
Is it homemade or is it like
I was gonna
frozen?
say, did they
no,
invent
but
that?
like a catering company or something.
Ah, right.
That'll do all the
They've made it.
stuff. Because
Fuck.
so they're just
Aye.
gonna make 5 kebab pies.
I've switched my diet again, boys.
I was about
Have
to
you?
tell them
Aye,
that.
I'm
Oh, shit.
going back to the training again.
Oh,
Well,
Started eating a bit of the
bit of the
chicken.
schmeat.
But the meat.
bit of the meat,
Not
mate.
really.
He
is it
loves
not
the
just
schmeat.
one meat?
Well, no, I'm only really
only
eating
chicken.
chicken to be honest.
Meat.
I might need to eat some milk as well, but that's about
Meaty,
smeaty.
schmeaty.
Schmeargle.
Schmeat.
I'm not gonna lie.
Schmeat.
I think it might have been the. No, I'm kidding. And it is for the training. But I was saying like when we went to Nando's, I was like, I kept looking at it. I was like, fuck
Oh
me.
Oh my
man.
god.
Yeah.
We need to go back.
No, I'm kidding. On it,
Oh,
it is.
Mark wants
It
to
is
go next.
honestly for
I'll
the
go,
training because
I'll go.
again, it's fucking difficult.
I
Don't
broke
say
somebody's
Nando's, man.
vegetarian
Oh.
streak once
Aye,
You
I-
said this.
because I went to a kebab shop with them
aye,
and I got a hoagie and they
Aye.
were like, "Fuck, that looks good,"
aye. I
and
think
got
it's-
one and then ate half of
Aye.
it and
Shocking.
spewed on the way walking back home.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Aye.
Because like their system wasn't used to the meat.
I think it's the thing is I could stay on the plant-based diet, but again, I think it's just because it's so much harder to maintain, especially if I'm gonna be doing like
Yeah.
lifting weights and that. Like you really need to eat a fuck ton, and especially for my appetite and that, it's not possible to be honest.
Think about it next time in Nando's butterfly chicken.
Oh man, I know.
I need to actually
Peri peri
get the
chips.
peri
I like-
peri
I
Black
like
chips.
Rooster.
Hmm?
Black Rooster underrated.
No,
Mm.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
had one.
I
No.
don't like their chicken.
May not learn.
I
I'm
like
gonna get
peppies.
see the Nando's in a spicy spicy.
Hmm.
What, like extra hot?
I might get it. I've actually
Not
been-
on your chicken, don't.
Jack,
No,
Jack,
No,
last
I
time
think you were
I
doing
think
it.
I don't know.
you tried a bit of the extra hot sauce, did you not?
no, I did, but it wasn't that bad.
There was
You were
one that-
fucking coughing up in the
No,
corner.
that was him,
See,
mate.
when
Oh,
I
no, it was him,
mate.
it was him.
I was
No,
fine, mate.
I had a fucking cold, mate.
And fucking what?
I was fucking
You
sniffing.
mate.
weren't you were sniffing. You weren't
I
fucking
had-
coughing.
I had
Nah, mate,
spicy
the coughing. I've had this cough for like 3
no,
months.
no.
straight.
I'm saying when we were in Nando's, right? We were.
It wasn't spicy.
It's like
mate.
a
I'm
40
fucking pro,
40-minute car journey up. You didn't. You coughed like twice
Alright, fuck up.
at a push. I think it was once.
fucking-
No,
Right?
but mate, like
See me at a
puts the
fucking
extra hot sauce in his
fucking
mouth,
competition.
fucking-
I think I can do it. To be fair, I'm just worried about obviously the next day. Is what I'm.
I had spicy
Ring
fucking wings
sting.
last night, so.
I had
but
not.
I'm
I had them.
surviving.
I mean, that's why my
Ring
breath
sting.
stinks. That's just what
I don't know what you burped into my fucking face, but it was rotten.
It was what it
I
was.
was
but-
trying to like not.
See,
like,
I had a kebab pie and I've not been burping.
Thank
Kebab
fuck for that,
pies
man.
are the
I
way
don't
forward.
smell the fucking.
That's such a weird thing to say. Kebab pie.
I
Like
know.
it just doesn't
I
sound
don't think
right.
I've ever thought of
It
that.
doesn't
man.
sound
Go
right, does it?
together.
A
It's
kebab
a
pie.
kebab's
You
like
You
its
should,
own pie.
you should try and like sell it as an idea. Go into your
But
local
it-
kebab. Like, mate, you ever tried to put it in a pie, mate?
I'm just saying, fucking the best place to sell that is Morton. Like,
Morton.
there is your fucking target audience right there.
Mon
Every
the
cunt
Tom.
that wants a kebab pie is in
Mon the
that
Tom.
cowshed.
I know. That's. I mean, I think the diet was alright. I think it's just because it's like if I'm gonna be doing things, I need to be in optimal performance mode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What do you think is the best thing you could put in a pie?
Come on.
Nah,
Right.
right.
Cream's a bit too.
Soju pie.
Cream pie.
Soggy cream pie, bro.
Right, that just sounds weighty at this point. No, I think
Soggy cum pie.
I think steak pie.
No,
Oh,
but you
steak's
can't
good,
put the like. It's got to be something. Can you just say something that is a pie, right?
Spaghetti.
You can't say it, it's not pie.
A spaghetti pie.
I don't know.
No,
it just came to my brain. I don't
no,
know.
it's
Like
too-
with the,
it's
with
too
the tomato
slimy,
sauce,
mate.
it might
No.
not be bad.
Nah, too
Well, you might be onto
Wait,
something.
how about this?
Maybe.
But wait, this is a
Wee
bit.
meatballs in it.
Maybe
Aye,
this is
meatballs,
wild. This
spaghetti.
is a wild one. Mac and cheese.
That's a thing, mate.
Is it, mate?
Macaroni pies are a
doesn't sound
thing,
bad,
mate.
actually.
Macaroni pies have been a thing for years.
Are you sure?
Jack thought he was onto
Aye,
something.
Go to
Yeah,
fucking
I thought-
Olds.
No, I don't believe that. I can't.
Mate, go to fucking Olds right now. They sell macaroni pies.
Do they?
Macaroni pies are
It's
a
not a
thing.
common thing, but nobody gets that.
Yes, it fucking is.
Who gets that, mate?
Macaroni pies are
To
a
be fair,
fucking
I've
thing.
not really heard of that much.
No,
But
exactly.
I believe it's a thing.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's not a
But,
thing, but
but
like
you don't
I'm
venture
denying
into
it. I'm
Olds,
denying
mate.
it is.
Nah, I don't.
I'm denying that people get that as a
Greggs.
regular thing. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're not gonna get one every day. You're not gonna fucking live off a diet of
Aye.
macaroni
No, I
pies.
know, but even if you go in like your regular, I still don't think people go, I want a mac and cheese pie right now.
Out of everything on the menu,
Aye,
probably
like,
not.
You haven't fucking lived,
I
son.
well, no,
You
I,
haven't lived.
I love Greggs, mate.
Greggs is good.
You know-
I like Olds.
Macaroni pies
Leo was in Olds
are better.
2 days ago
Mm.
or 3 days ago when my Uber Eats driver went in to collect my order, and Leo messaged me. He's like, "What the fuck? The guy just said your name, Laird."
Really?
A random like Uber Eats guy just came in and was like, "Oh, order for Laird."
Wait, hold on.
And
You,
Leo was just sitting there getting his fucking Olds.
That's what
Olds is on Uber Eats.
Huh?
That's on
Since
Just
when?
on Just
Aye, I
Eat,
fucking
though, I
ages.
think.
Aye,
Oh wait,
Just
no,
Eat.
I don't think it's on
Is
Just
it
Eat. It's
not?
Greggs on Just
It
Eat.
actually is.
It was on
Fucking
Uber. I
ages.
thought it
But
was on-
I don't know if it'd work for you, but
Yeah, they
you
close
might
it like
not.
two.
I'm finding a way to get a
It's
fudge
mad
donut
that
delivered to my house.
it's mad that you can get
But it's
Olds, but
class.
you can't get McDonald's. here.
Olds,
I
Olds are
can't
the
on Deliveroo.
Olds.
Oh,
I can get
no.
McDonald's now.
Can you?
I can get fucking McDonald's.
On
That's
delivery,
fucking
but-
brilliant. Something.
Surely it can't be Uber Eats.
I think it's
can't
Just
get it
Eat.
on
I
Uber
think
Eats.
it's Just Eat.
Oh,
I
no,
get
it is-
McDonald's.
It's on Just Eat now. It is.
I wonder
It is,
in your
it is.
area I'll be like, get a job.
Mate, never, mate.
Never,
You
mate.
can
You
never.
think that's
2030.
Let's go Invercut, by the way.
Mate, that's what I mean. Like, I think I used to give like the people at what's it, Zane's depression because like I remember.
Aye.
You see that coming through at like 1:30 in
I
the
know.
morning.
I
you're
remember.
like,
I remember.
"Fuck
I
that."
remember this one time, right? Like I think we ordered something and then Kyle ordered something in the same place, so the guy had to
Yeah,
like he brought our stuff, went all the way back, and realised that to come all the way. And I
Wait,
felt
was that not there or that gaff?
you might have been.
Was that not like a Domino? Was it not a Domino's? Oh no, it was
no,
Zane's. It was.
Zane's,
I was there. I
and
was
we
there.
we had to like make a guy
Mm.
come all the way back again just because Kyle go, oh, I want something. It's like, oh no, man, that's a tough.
Didn't we think like it was going to be the same guys? When
I think it
wasn't?
was. It's hard to
I
get somebody
thought
else
it
to go to the door,
wasn't.
like somebody different, just so it wasn't a bit already for whoever went before.
Fuck's sake.
But yeah,
My mum's did that
Good
before. Order
times.
from the same place. I just
Oh,
ordered from it.
Do you remember? Do you
So
remember?
cringe.
Do you remember?
I
We,
got rid of
do
it.
you remember we
Yeah.
ordered food and it went
Such
to
a waste
yours
on
and stuff like
delivery
that?
money.
Yeah. That happened to us,
You've
man.
got, you've got to do the fucking shout round the house. You go right. I'm putting an order in for anyone wanting in.
That's what I
It's
always
just
do.
common courtesy.
It happened to
Right.
us. See,
We
we
don't like
we-
leave red faced.
we made an order at mine in my house, and then it accidentally forgot to change the address, and it was at Jade's. So I had to like drive all the way just to get
I,
it.
my
I almost did that to Laird's. So I was about to submit the order and I looked. I was like, hold on, that's going to his fucking
luckily,
house.
it warns you sometimes saying you're a bit far away from your destination, like as in like,
Yeah,
say
I
it.
think that's what came up, and I was like, oh fuck,
Oh,
Mate,
you are right.
I-
That time when like a month, 2 months ago when that delivery,
Well, because I ordered it preemptively, thinking I'll get there before the order does.
Aye.
my mum opens
And
the door. She was
And,
like,
and the guy's demanding a fucking pin.
Aye. It was so confusing because I was downstairs like, oh, aye, it's for Jason, aye, and I was just assuming like she
Oh,
was
my God,
that was
I'm
it.
gassy.
I can take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no, I need code. or something.
But then you
Oh.
phoned me, right? You started
Mate,
spamming me text, some guy at the door,
I still
wanting
don't-
something.
no,
I
I
was like, all right, it's probably my food. I
I
said,
think
just take it. And he's like, oh no, but he
uh,
needs something. I was like, what does he need then?
That code
And you were
thing, I
like,
think-
press the button. I was like, well, what fucking
Yeah,
button?
That code
You're
thing
just
must be a
shouting about
setting
some-
or something you've got because
No, I don't have it.
I done it.
I don't
I
have
done
it.
it to yours and it didn't give a code. So it must be a setting you've got as like
Maybe
a
I've got an
security code.
unverified account or something.
Maybe you must
It,
have
it
something.
might be
like
because I never have to get a code.
No,
The guy
no.
just
Is
leaves
that
it.
Just Eat?
Uber Eats.
Uber Eats, aye,
I don't
just-
need a code.
No, neither
Aye,
do I, no.
That's
'cause-
weird.
I'm just
glitched.
not fucking trustworthy.
You just
Sorry, I
glitched
don't
Uber
know. I
Eats.
don't know why. I thought it was because my app wasn't like updated or something.
No,
was
it
like
must
a
be
new
a
thing.
setting, I think, like a security thing or whatever.
Why is that only on yours though?
Maybe
I
it's
don't
if,
fucking know.
That's
I'm
weird.
on some sort of Uber Eats register.
The sex register.
Mm,
Oh, whoa. That's
I forgot to
not
tell you actually.
just because I shagged that one delivery driver.
Mate, you've got a Wayne
God.
sitting between your balls right now, mate.
Where do you think he came from? This is his child of the pizza man.
No, he's cute. I like.
What would you try to say the pizza man, isn't?
No.
No,
Guess what I
he's.
got?
What did you get?
Jury duty again.
Did you? Fucking do it, mate.
Oh, wait.
What's
Wait,
that?
wait,
That's a
when
good
is it?
Skype, mate.
When is it now? When is it now?
19th of November.
I've never got that.
I'm not like that. It's depressing.
Oh, I
Hey,
never
it's
get
it's
that.
like being on an episode of Law and
No,
Order. I
see,
fucking loved it.
physically,
I loved it.
actually can't work from work. Like I can't. It's impossible
'Cause you
because
just
I need
work,
to
mate.
do shit like the whole week. I can't
Yeah,
like.
but the whole thing is, it's like you say to your work, like, listen, this is a legal thing that I have to do.
No, because that's just shy, but innit?
But it's just fucking true.
No, but like,
That's
but like, I'd rather work than do that.
Aye,
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, but what would you do if you lived in South Korea and you had to do fucking 3 years mandatory service in the military? What the fuck are you gonna do then?
How much is this fine again? Like $1,000, isn't it?
It's a grand eye.
You gotta just fuck it.
You can't, I feel like the COVID excuse doesn't work now.
I don't think that should be a hine.
No, I'm good.
Like, I think you used a COVID excuse last time.
I was saying this to him, like, I don't agree with it. I think it's just
Why
dumb.
would you want to do that?
There's like an assistant that works in the team, and I'm just gonna get him to write a letter.
I did that, mate.
And just be like, he needs to be here.
Yeah, literally, aye.
That's what I'm doing.
I
I
should
can't
be
be bothered doing it. I'm not doing it.
Aye, that no.
Fuck
Just
it.
say like we need him for this
Yeah.
operation, and if you take my
Operation is a fucking surgeon.
aye, mate, surgeon
This
Laird,
is
mate.
an operation,
He's a
mate.
pilot, mate.
Fucking
Okay,
dissecting the thumbnail.
Just send,
I'm learning
just
to fly a
send,
plane
just
right
send them a picture of you like this, saying, "Well, I work for the army."
You still got what's covered in that badge? There's like plastic on it.
Aye, it's like the cover.
Oh, it's just.
Oh, it's just the cover. I just thought you had
It's
taken like a sticker off.
laminated, mate.
Oh.
It came with 3 Rooster. I've got
Peter.
the Rooster one as well.
Wait,
Wait,
wait. Have you not got Iceman? I like him.
Pete Mitchell Maverick.
Iceman,
I've got Iceman as well.
nice.
Spaceman.
He became a
Spaceman.
spastic in the last movie, so I don't want to.
Wait, he's what?
Wow.
Wait, what?
Wow.
What do you mean?
That was a joke. That was a joke.
wait,
What did he do?
wait, what do you- wait, what
mate,
do
that's
you
the
mean?
fucking.
That
That's
was
the
a
actual
joke.
actor who's got like some
Wait,
kind
does he?
Yeah. The actual actor,
Fuck,
like it was a pure big
I
thing
forgot
that they
about
brought
that.
him back
Oh,
because
fuck,
he's
it
actually
is.
got some
It
sort of like
is.
disorder
No,
or
it
something
is.
now, and you've just called him a
Do you know who it
spastic.
is as well?
Wow.
You seen Tombstone?
Yeah.
Fucking Doc Holliday.
Wait.
The actor who plays Doc Holliday.
Oh, how what's wrong with him?
I'm your Huckleberry. He's got like. What's he got?
I don't know what it
He's
is.
got something wrong with him.
Unless
I feel like he's got like MND or
He
something,
can't
like
like
motor
speak
neuron.
properly, but.
Like, and so it was like it was like a really big deal that they brought him back for that film because it was like wow, okay, you know.
unlucky, man.
And they had to obviously write it into the script of the film that the guy had got something similar, and he's just
Wait,
went, I'm not putting that on because he's a fucking spastic.
Wait, so how does he? What does he do in the movie then?
He just sits and talks to him.
Well, he
Wait,
speaks.
so he
He
can
gives him
speak
like an
what?
inspirational.
Well, yeah, but like he kind of speaks to him, like he says like a few words, but like he's mostly speaking through a
This-
monitor.
What? All right.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he's speaking like Rocky or something. He's like,
That's where he made it sound.
Wait, what's his
He
wife's
made
name
it
again?
Adrian. Mate, we see in the English, man. We used to watch that movie. See that fucking the scene where he's in the burning heart and the Drago one. I think it's Rocky. Is it Rocky 4? Isn't it? Rocky 3? What one?
Rocky 4.
Oh my days, man.
I've watched it
Nah,
too many times.
Oh, we
I watched
wa-
it on Discord with Leo and Yoon like 5 months ago.
really. I'm not gonna lie, that
Terrible.
scene, it's kind of nostalgic though when you watch it. I think, like, because it's just you just remind of Mr. McLaughlin, mate.
Put your seatbelt on, boys.
Don't
dox him.
mate, no.
Dogs him, he's been
Mate,
doxed.
he used to say
Oh,
that all the
shit.
time. Put your
Put your dick away.
Put your what you gonna say?
You were about to say put your dick away.
You
He used to
started
say-
put your there was a T
You said
called
that. You
Right, what did Mr. McLaughlin do to you?
were going to say
No,
put your seatbelts
no.
on, but you said put your dick.
Put your dick.
Put your
What?
seatbelt
Oh, I
on.
mind that when Mr. McLaughlin used to tell everyone to put their dick away.
Like,
aye.
he'd just go like that, he'd be like clap, he'd be like tch, and he'd be like, right class, put your
I don't
seatbelts
need to be
on.
here. I'm paid. The fuck.
Like,
You want-
class.
You want your
Whip
driving?
your bobby out.
Going for your driving test now. Yeah. Oh, jeez, oh man.
Mr. McLaughlin done things to you, Jack?
I think he might have.
Why
You need
you
to talk about it.
Nah, mate, he was sound.
I love Mr. McLaughlin.
He was fucking sounding your willy.
Right.
He brought me Jack in every after school.
Mate, fucking. Our school was.
Mr. McLaughlin.
Mr.
Our school was
McLaughlin.
full of beasts.
Well, it was great.
I mean, I
Wee-
think every school's got a few beasts, don't they?
Beasties.
Every school's
wee
got a beast.
I feel like
beasties.
if you take on, like, I don't know how many teachers in a high school, 50, say, one of them's got to be a beast at
It's
least.
always the PE
Either
teacher,
that
I
beast or
think.
an
mate.
alcoholic.
It's usually a
One of
PE
them.
teacher
It's usually
or a janitor.
They
Oh,
say
mate, our PE teacher.
beast, mate.
Oh, aye.
Beasting.
He was a beast.
He was
Technically,
a beast
See
from
the way
the
he was
east.
touching sometimes.
Yeah, when it was our class, aye.
When he done
Aye.
the stands up.
But I mean, like, because
Nah,
but there was an incident with him, sure.
They were doing like
Aye.
they were.
But actually, the
dear,
ages weren't that
dear.
mental.
They were doing that
'Cause he was
they
only,
were doing
like,
like
20.
a gymnastics. He's like, no, you have to do it like this. And just
I remember he was
fucking-
like lifting their legs up.
Aye, mind that
He's like,
time.
right,
Mind that
he's a
time we were
psych.
doing
Aye.
badminton and he fingered Laird.
Guys, we weren't meant to speak with them.
Oh shit!
Right, let's turn that somewhere else because we're getting a bit dodgy.
off now,
here.
man.
That's what I'm saying. Laird.
The place will end up growing to people's doors, man, because of this podcast.
Oh,
This
you're
is
laughing at me,
this
it's
is
not
a
funny.
joke. But also, we never named the teacher's name that fingered Laird.
Oh,
Mm,
Mr. Black.
Mr. Black. That's a bit dodgy.
No, but you get it. But
That's a bit dodgy.
but you
That.
get it. It was a good one. I thought I made a good one there.
You could have said any other colour, but you just
Mr. Black. Aye, but you know,
So you're a racist
really?
and a disablest now.
I disabled.
Right, Mr. Black. That's a real name.
No,
mate.
what's
Fucking Black's a last name.
mate? Fucking, you see the dodgeball under fucking world? What's it called? The man.
Danish longball.
That. I'm white. WHITE.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, it's like T-E. That movie's hilarious, mate. This is my
fucking love
friend
dodgeball.
Michelle. Michelle, like massive fucking.
That's so good.
Fucking Steve the pirate, innit? Fucking Steve.
You're not a pirate, Steve.
You're a fucking freak. Oh mate, and then he comes back. Arr. What a mad movie that is.
It's
Like,
such a good movie, but
if you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
I know I need to pluck my eyebrows, don't I?
I pluck your
I've
eyebrows.
used a dodge
You don't
ball.
do it.
I know.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive,
And
dodge.
Oh god, man. Fucking hell, what time are we on now? 1 hour and 24 minutes. Oh
Means that.
boy.
Rap.
Rapping.
Who's gonna start rapping then?
You.
Someone drop a beat.
I'll do the sugar. Yo, the Mad Way It podcast. Yo, we in this
I think his
club.
beat is louder than your lyrics. To be
Bro, it
fair.
is, yeah. Little Yoda.
It's not Yoda.
Daviscoda. Oda. Oh, you're spelling that older. Wait till you get older.
Jack's gonna be
I'm
humming a
getting a bit-
body odor.
Bars, bro. Bars.
Yeah, bars, man. I didn't know why we've done that. That's how.
Guy H.
That was about
Yo,
cringe.
Jai H. Big Jai H in the house.
10:30.
Right.
Anyway, everybody, this has been Mad With It Podcast Halloween edition.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
See
it
you
was a
next
good-
year with more costumes.
More cool.
Exactly.
I know, mate.
I'll be a fucking.
And the thing
I'll
is,
be dead.
we need everyone needs to be dressing up for Halloween. Just got to do it. I know you don't want to do it, but you fucking,
right, okay.
You're
I said
fucking
come out
you
on
better do
that.
it because
You're
you're
just going
fucking.
out on Halloween.
It would be
Because remember,
It would
Jack
be.
could
I'm out
smash
tomorrow.
every single one of you.
Actually,
We'll see.
Jack could batter every single one of you. So if he sees you without a fucking costume,
I'll
we
see-
better put this up like this week.
I'll see you
we need
right.
him to edit it fucking rapido.
I will do it.
Who's a pedo?
Wait, no, but when can you edit the audio? But
Right, I'll do it
Could
right
do it
away.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Wait,
okay, that's fine.
right.
Then. That's fine.
We've still got another one to upload though.
Let's
Aye,
put
no, but we need
let's
this one
put
up
let's put the
before
pressure on then.
Oh,
Right?
aye, because of the Halloween. I got you.
Let's put the pressure on, right? So-
I'll do it Monday or tomorrow.
Halloween night. Can we get this on?
I can edit it on Halloween, like on like Sunday / Monday.
You should do it
morning,
on the Sunday.
afternoon.
You should do it Sunday, so in the morning it's up.
As long as I've got
you
the
just, you can
audio.
fucking edit it for Sunday if you want. I was making it a bit easier for you by saying Monday.
If I've got the audio, it
We
can
should
get
just do.
done.
We should do
like,
Sunday. I
it's
think
easy.
Sunday would be funny.
Jack,
Anyway,
you realise it's Saturday today, so you have
Sunday's
to
tomorrow.
you have to go to a rave tonight. Come back, edit the audio so you can edit the
Yeah,
video so it can be
yeah,
uploaded
yeah.
I'll
for
do
Sunday
it. I'll
night.
do it. I'll do it.
That's why I said Monday because at least it's like Halloween.
I'll do it. Anyway, thanks for joining everyone. Please like and subscribe. We'll
See if this
yous
isn't up on Monday.
later.
This is Jack's fault.
I don't know. Bye bye.
Bye.
It's going to be up in fucking December instead.
Yeah.